Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. So you've probably heard of Lionsgate coming up August 8th. What is this? It's when Sirius, the star, rises alongside the sun and becomes visible to us. It actually appears brighter than the sun. So there's more light, more illumination, which means more awareness, higher levels of consciousness are available to the collective at this time. It began July 28th, actually, and it's going till August 12th, but the pinnacle is August 8th. So these energies will be felt for some time, not just in this window, but afterwards and probably before. We also have 2 full moons that are sandwiching this Lion's Gate, so it's a super powerful time. Venus is in retrograde in Leo, which is where we are now with Lion's Gate, hence the name Lion. So there's a lot going on here in terms of energy work and things happening on the energy plane that you are probably feeling if you are awakening, doing shadow work, looking to integrate parts of yourself, looking to get to know yourself better, tapping into spirituality, concepts, or even just practices of meditation, envisioning light, I'm hearing, all of that. You'll be feeling some kind of ripple effect in the energetic field, and we're going to look into how that's going to affect you with an all signs reading. But before we get into that, I did want to say that this gate opens your 8th chakra. Now, all the chakras can also be called gates as well. So we have 7 chakras or 7 gates. And this 8th chakra, which is above us, and it's signified by the color white, is our soul chakra. And this gate, this 8th chakra, when it is open, we are able to channel information and energy from a higher soul consciousness, a deep soul consciousness that is usually a little bit more difficult to access, or that we're not even aware of most of the time when we're walking around down here on Earth. Okay, so this is a time for you to make a real connection between your spiritual being, beliefs, practices, thoughts, relationships, and with your reality and what's going on in your day-to-day life. Now, that said, it sounds amazing, sounds fun, sounds pretty. It can be a little bit difficult, this whole gate that is opening, because in order to receive higher levels of consciousness or light codes, we have to know what to do with them. We have to know how to integrate them. And that often requires looking at difficult aspects of ourselves, of the world, working with our shadow a little bit more. So it's likely that for many of you, things have come up that maybe don't feel so pleasant, or perhaps you physically are feeling a little bit tired and worn down. Spirit wants you to revisit some of those things that are still within your being in order to understand the role they've had in your life so far, and the role that they're going to play, I'm hearing, in the light. Okay, so for myself, I've had a lot of things come up kind of unexpectedly, and I was like, wow, okay, I thought I dealt with that already, but nope, here are the emotions again, here are some thoughts about it again, here is a deeper level of awareness of what my role is in something in my life that was troubling me. Okay, so this is a time for accountability. And when you take accountability and you're willing to look at those darker aspects of yourself, you are ready to integrate the light codes. You are ready to receive higher wisdom and higher levels of consciousness, to access big information here that could help you and help others in your life. Okay, so if you don't feel so great and everyone's like, ooh, Lionsgate, yay, don't worry. It's probably a good sign that you're ready to do the work. Okay, you're ready to deal with the difficulties. You know, those of you who call yourself light workers, or however you think of yourself and present yourself in the world, you're going to be asked to really embody that at this time, right? And really see if you can handle what you're putting out there in the world. Are you what you say you are? And Spirit will test you with bringing up difficult challenges, experiences, memories, and to see if you really can work through them the way that you think you can. Okay, so you got it. Don't worry. It's all good. Or if you want to worry, that's all right too, but do that work and ask why you're worrying. Okay, so we're going to get into the reading here. We're going to start with Aries and go to Pisces. I have a spread that I'm using, so if you see me looking over here, that's what I'm looking at. And we'll begin with Aries. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you about the contest. Yes, so I'm giving away 2 free readings to celebrate the channel hitting 50K. Thank you so much for all your support, all your subscriptions, your likes, your comments, your interaction, the energy that you send me, the positive vibes, all of it, the donations, connecting with you in personals. It's all been just really amazing. You know, I am a strong believer that all are one. And so you have taught me so much. These readings aren't just me delivering messages, you know, to you. It's not a one-way street. You're also telling me quite a bit. You're delivering me messages, and that's been super helpful. You all are super wise, and I'm so grateful to be here with you. So I am going to give away 2 15-minute readings, and to enter to win that, tell me below what activation you want to experience during this Lionsgate. What are you most looking forward to? It doesn't have to be long. It could just be something that you're focusing on. I'm focusing on activating more love in my life. I'm focusing on activating a better health routine for me, or understanding people that seem to irk me and piss me off and sending them love and light instead of being pissed off. Whatever it is that you're activating, let me know in the comments. And then the way that I will choose the winner is I'll take my iPad that I have here and just scroll through, and then just stop at a random person, and I'll let you know in the community tab who has won that contest. I should also say that I am going to be closing down my personal readings for a little bit. I will tell you when they're open. They will be open again for sure, 100%. It's not a forever thing. I just need a little bit of a breather. I am activated as well, going through my own shadow work, and now's the time for me to just kind of pull back a little bit. So if you want a reading, then contact me in the fall and wait to see when I open them up again. I'll let you know on the channel. Okay, I think that's it now. Yes. So we're going to look at in this reading the upgrades that you're getting during this Lionsgate, what synchronicities you're going to see and what they're telling you, what you're leaving behind, and how you're aligning more fully with your path. Okay, so now we will really start with Aries. Hi, Aries. Okay, let's get into your reading. Let's see what's going on for you during the Lionsgate portal for Aries spirit. I'm gonna get all the cards out and then we'll go through them together. For Aries collective spirit guides, what's going on here? What messages do we have for Aries? I heard incoming, and then the word connect popped out. Okay. And maybe an incoming connection here. Let's see. For Aries. Ooh. Ooh, I love this. I'm hearing Aries bringing the heat. Aries, you're bringing the heat, Aries? Okay. One more. You may have just gone through a little bit of an emotional time, but that's changing now for somebody. It's not going to feel so rough for whoever that resonates with. All right, and one more. Aries, let's make a little bit more room here. Okay, the overall theme of the Lionsgate for you is the wolf moon, restoration, incubation, and growth. I feel like you're being activated at night, so you might find that you're really creative or you have more energy at night. Okay, there's something here about moon energy. Maybe moon bathing is something that you want to try out, sitting underneath the moonlight. You might find that you have some kind of revelation at that time. There is something about a wolf howling. I don't know, maybe it's a dog, but you might hear that. That's a synchronicity that could come up for you. I feel like, you've been on the move, always in motion, doing a lot of things here recently in your life. I'm seeing the Two of Pentacles in my mind's eye. It's like juggling a lot of things, trying to hold the balance here. And for this Lion's Gate, Spirit is saying there's something that you're growing, that you're incubating, that needs to be handled with more care. It can't be another ball that you have up in the air. Did we just rhyme, Spirit? Yeah. So you need to carve out some special time to grow that thing that you're doing. Now, this could be anything in your life, okay? But there's something that you are keen on or something that's making you feel good. Could even be your own spiritual practice. Could be a project, could be a person, I'm not sure. But I feel like it's something about nighttime is significant here. Maybe there's some hours of the night that would be really helpful for you to work on this thing that you're growing. I also feel like you're making an important connection here. Let's light the incense up, actually. Yeah, there's like I'm hearing pause for the cause. There's like a pause Spirit wants you to take here. Like lighting, like this is significant right now, right? It's like I'm pausing to cleanse the area, cleanse the space. Add some ambiance. So there's something here about finding yourself in a place, like a kind of meditative state in order for something to manifest that you want to manifest. Okay, so what upgrade is available to you right now? We have Anomaly with the Page of Pentacles. Aries, this is a big deal. You're being given some kind of information here that is completely new to you. Page of Pentacles, you're learning something here. And not everybody is getting this activation or getting this information. There's something about seeing two sides of something. I keep seeing dualistic imagery here. We have the two rabbits. I saw the Two of Pentacles. So it's like there's many things going on and you can see both sides of the coin. Okay. You're going to have to be careful with the information that you give and that you receive. Okay. Not all information coming your way is information that you need to receive. Okay. So somebody might have some feedback for you, or maybe they have a message, a prophetic message, but you have to be careful of taking everything in, because there are people out there who are sending you things, messages, information that is not useful for you. Okay, this is a time for you to do what feels good for you. Don't let anybody tell you who you are, right? Or who you should be. Interesting information. So how is this going to be amplified? We have consciousness and the Page of Cups. I love this page energy here because it's showing me like a real openness here. Like you're open to the right things. And look at your soul chakra here opening. Love that. So you are gaining higher levels of conscious awareness about yourself and about your world and who you love, I'm hearing. Or what you love. Dragonflies could be synchronistic for you at this time. You're also realizing that something never ended. Okay, I don't know what that is, but I'm getting that you're realizing there's still a possibility for something to connect with, maybe someone or some opportunity that you had in the past, or an idea that you were working on and you put aside, there's like a reopening of that energy space for you to connect. Okay. What area of your life are you going to be experiencing synchronicities? We have Nocturnus with the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, something about the night here, Aries, very significant in your dreams. You'll be receiving a lot of downloads, a lot of information about how to grow something. So anytime you see signs, symbols, synchronicities, whether it's numbers, animals, whatever, it's a sign from your guides to start working on whatever it is that you want to grow. A new path, a new adventure, a new project, a new creation, a new relationship, a revitalization in a relationship, whatever it is that you really want to bloom in your life. When you see those signs and synchronicities, it's that moment is time to put your mind into those thoughts of growth, I'm hearing, and prosperity. And if you can, in the moment, to start working on it, to start doing something about it. There's something about taking action here that's very important. Okay, so you might be feeling like, oh, you know, I'm going to go grocery shopping now. And then all of a sudden you see like, I'm hearing 1111, 777 somewhere. And Spirit's saying, maybe you need to just pause for a second and sit down and just tune into your higher consciousness, or maybe pick up a book and read something, or go to the drawing board and start drawing whatever it is you're working on. Who knows, okay? But that's the moment where you need to kind of reprioritize. The groceries can wait. Now, obviously, if you're doing something that is crucial and vital, Spirit's asking you to remember that you are also doing something else that needs your time, and to come to that place, to that thing, when you can. Okay? So the Spirit is really saying, don't lose track here. Don't lose sight of what's in your crosshairs and what's ultimately in your soul's desire. Okay, so what are you leaving behind here? We have obstacle and the King of Pentacles. So you could have had some obstacles with money here coming up, and you're finding a way around that obstacle. You could also be dealing with an earth sign in some capacity, or maybe there's earth in your chart that was presenting an obstacle. That's going to be removed from your life. From your life. Interesting. Okay, that frequency isn't going to be affecting you anymore. Some of you were very gung-ho on something turning out a very specific way. You had a very specific outcome in mind. I feel like you're opening up your mind to other ways that this thing that you're growing could actually be successful. It doesn't have to look a certain, I feel some of you had a mentor or something like that. It doesn't have to look exactly how you thought it was going to look in order for it to be successful. How are you aligning more fully with your mission? We have seeds and the 2 of Wands. You've planted many seeds already in this lifetime, many different possible paths for you to take. Maybe this is in a literal way. You've handed out your resume to lots of places, or maybe you're dating lots of people, or maybe you have lots of hobbies. But I think for most of you, this is kind of like an energetic thing. You've planted seeds in different places to give yourself different opportunities. You've remained open to a lot. And now's the time for you to choose a path. Okay, and I feel like Spirit's telling you to choose the path that speaks to your soul, that allows you to create, that allows you to get outside of the box and to connect. The path that allows you to connect to your higher self, but also to someone you love in a more intimate way. Okay, some of you have been prioritizing maybe your work life over your love life, and there's something here that you're missing out on. King of Wands. Yeah, you need to take some kind of action when it comes to connecting with someone. 5 of Wands. Temperance. I feel like there's a restlessness here in the energy field about this connection. Like too much time has passed where there hasn't been some kind of resolution or effort put towards solidifying something here. The Star, it's very possible now with Sirius coming to light in your consciousness. Okay, there's a chance for healing, a big chance for healing. Okay, Aries, that's what I have for you. I hope that helped, and I'm going to move on to Taurus. Okay, Taurus, let's see what message Spirit has for you about this Lion's Gate portal. Ooh, we have bleeding heart, rawness, vulnerability, and compassion. This is where I'm at right now, I feel too, in my own activation. Yeah, there's something here, a vulnerability that's been brought to your awareness, a vulnerability within you. Now, vulnerability is beautiful. It's not a weakness at all. It doesn't mean that you can't protect yourself, that you or suddenly don't know how to operate in the world or with other people. No, that's not what vulnerability means here. This is getting in touch with a part of you that maybe in the past felt unsafe to do or too difficult to talk to that aspect of yourself. Okay, there's some raw connection you're having with yourself about something that has to do with your heart chakra. Maybe somebody that you love, or perhaps it's just overall the way your heart chakra has been impacted in this lifetime. Okay, so I feel like for many Tauruses, you could feel like chest pains even, or like your heart chakra opening, or just feeling maybe more sentimental. Have compassion for yourself at this time. Allow yourself to feel whatever you need to feel, okay? But truly have compassion for yourself. This is very appropriate too for the Lion's Gate because Leo is the heart, and Aquarius, which we just had the full moon in, is all of these arteries that are reaching out across your being. Interesting. So maybe the full moon was really impactful for you. I know I got my ass kicked a little bit by Spirit, like right away as soon as I, did my ritual and manifested it and said all my things I needed to get out and say. Spirit was like, all right, you sure you're ready for that? Because here you go. Here's some vulnerability you're going to be made aware of. So embrace it as part of the ascension process, okay? Embrace this feeling. Have compassion for yourself. Get more rest if you need it. Journaling will really help you at this time. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? This is the perfect time. This is the perfect time for this to come up. Now we got two other cards too. We have universal love is true love, so love all. And I feel like this is also a message from Spirit saying love all aspects of yourself. Okay, some of you might feel like, well, maybe some of you are encountering an aspect of your shadow. And Spirit wants you to show compassion for that part of you and to also love that part of you that maybe sabotaged something, or I'm not sure what it is for everyone. And then we also have you have the ability to affect your own destiny. You are very powerful, Taurus, right now, especially at this time. And I feel like how you handle these emotions that are coming up for you will play a big role in your destiny. Okay, let's see. If there's something that's wanting to be resolved at this time. It's the perfect time to resolve something. The gate is open. The number 4, you could be seeing the number 4 a lot. Oh, we have this in sequence too. Interesting. We have 41, 42, 43. Yeah, there's something here that is perfect timing. It's been building. Okay. Let's see. What else, Spirit? Observe. Yeah. So when you feel vulnerable and maybe feel like your heart's been cracked open, or there's some rawness, your raw emotions you're working through, try to observe yourself in the moment. So that it's kind of tricky, but you can do it. Feel what you need to feel in the moment, even if that means crying for some of you, okay? And if this doesn't resonate, check your other placements. But allow yourself to get out those emotions. But at the same time, observe yourself. This is how you'll have compassion for yourself. Kind of take like an outside perspective of you there. You know, step into your higher self. See through the eyes of your higher self and observe what you're going through. Yeah, you're going to guide yourself out of something or through something. Some of you really need to show more compassion to yourself. Okay, this is very important. Mend. Yeah, I feel like many of you are mending a little bit of a broken heart here. And like I said in the opening, you may have thought that you already worked through something and now it's coming back up with the Lion's Gate. That's okay. It doesn't mean that you haven't been healing, okay? It just means that now's the right time for you to get deeper into the situation because it's affected your soul quite significantly. And yeah, healing, look at that. You're going to honor that. That's the upgrade that's available to you right now, Taurus, is healing. Don't we all love that feeling? Yeah, but it's difficult, right? We can't just say out loud, I release this, I heal this, and so it is. Okay, you can say that and it does help. But it also requires going within and really looking at what's still lingering there. What haven't you been able to release and why? You know, maybe that thing that you haven't been able to release is serving you in some way, or you don't want to let go of it and you need to think about it, process it some more, whatever it is. Okay? Okay. How will this be amplified in your dreams? Okay, let's go further here. So you could be having very vivid dreams or dreams of something related to this bleeding heart experience that you've had. Some of you are really affected by collective energies, what's going on with humanity. Ooh, interesting. Support. Yeah, see, I feel like this is you with you. You know, you're never alone because you're always with yourself. Okay? All right, let's see. Let's get some tarot and we'll go a little bit further into this. Important message here. Wow. Okay, so this could come on quickly. You could just be chilling and then all of a sudden you're like, why do I feel like this? Okay, for some of you. Don't worry, it's okay. You're just being activated. So we have the Knight of Pentacles with healing. Now, I feel like some of you have been on a healing journey for some time and you're kind of fed up with it. Enough is enough, right? But, you know, it's really commendable that you haven't abandoned yourself on this journey, that you've kept going, no matter how difficult it is. there's something coming through like your guides or spirit or even your higher self respects you for what you've done. There's a level of respect that you should feel that you have, because you do. It's commendable, it's respectable, the way that you've been working with yourself. Yeah, I don't feel like you are trying to rush anything either. There's no shortcuts here. Okay? But the lesson is learned in the end. When we take the long road, we have a fuller perspective of our journey, a better perspective. Okay. So how is this going to be amplified in your dreams with the Six of Swords? Your subconscious, your dreams are helping you to view things from a place that, well, it feels like an observer. There's like the Six of Swords is mentally detaching. And with observe coming out, I feel like there's something happening in your dream state where you're able to feel that observer role and not let your thoughts get in the way of what's truly in your heart and in your subconscious about this situation. So please write down your dreams. Okay, they'll be important for you because your mind, like your ego mind, is getting out of the way of what is truly in your heart. This is what's coming through in your dreams. And this is helping you. This is healing you. Your subconscious mind is actively working to heal you. Okay, it's beautiful. You're not at war with yourself. Okay. What area of your life will experience increased synchronicity? We have Two of Wands and Spades. Something about plants or planting, gardening could be significant for you. But there's signs and synchronicities whenever you're met with a choice point. Okay, whenever you have a decision to make that is significant, maybe it's you choose how to think about something, you choose what to eat, you choose where to go, whatever choice or whatever sign and synchronicity comes up right when you're making a choice, even if it's in your thought process, it's co-creating your destiny. It's a significant choice. Okay, and Spirit wants you to be aware of that. If you're about to say something to someone and you're seeing, 333 or whatever, a hawk, an eagle, whatever it is for you, that's a sign and synchronicity, a bell I'm hearing. Maybe this is your bell right now. Spirit is telling you this is a very important decision you're about to make, so choose wisely. Okay? Choose how you want to think about something. Choose what action you're going to take. Choose your words carefully. Okay, so that's what those signs and synchronicities are about at in this moment in time. What are you leaving behind? We have Pillar and the King of Pentacles. Ooh, some sense of security here, Taurus. That's not easy for you to do, but you're doing it. There could be someone in your life who's been a pillar of strength for you, and you are separating from that. Okay, you don't want to rely on somebody maybe. Could be for some of you. For others of you, this could be a work situation that had some security involved in it, or you were there for a long time. You kind of got used to a routine, and you're going to be detaching from that. Some of you are going to cease being the pillar of strength for others. You've been the one that people rely on, which is not unusual for Taurus. So perhaps you are not giving as much because there isn't an equal sharing. Okay, nobody's giving anything to you. For some of you, okay, something around security is shifting and changing. You're leaving it behind. Okay, you're deciding that this isn't working for me anymore. How are you aligning more fully with your mission here, your path? We have relationship with the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Wands, well, there's some communication here or an epiphany about a relationship. And this communication is weighty, okay? Like there's a lot of energy behind it with the Ten of Wands. There could be something that's been weighing on your mind in regards to a relationship, and that's about to be expressed. Somebody could also be expressing something to you here. For others of you, you're going to have an epiphany of what this difficult energy is that you've been feeling and carrying. Okay, you're going to understand that it's connected to a relationship. And what? I feel like we need a little bit more. And what? Eight of Wands, Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. This epiphany or communication, whichever one it is for you, it could be both for a lot of you, I feel, is going to get the ball rolling here for you in some of your goals and aspirations that you've had. Some things that you've wanted to start doing in your life. Like this is going to help. It's pushing a block out of the way. Okay. Yeah. It's allowing you to move through the energy quickly. Yeah. Knight of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. There's something about feeling safe again to open your heart. Yeah, so all of this here is healing your heart so that you can open it again. There is a relationship here that is healing. There's something happening here that's going to allow you to grow in a place of love. Okay, I really love that for you, Taurus. Okay, that's what I have for you. I hope that helped. And I'm going to Gemini. Interesting. Gemini, I feel like starting to talk to you before we get the cards out as we're putting away Taurus's cards. There's something here in the energy. It's like mixed up. Something's mixed up here a little bit. Well, let's see. What is this all about here? Something needs a good shuffle. Like something needs to be rearranged, moved around. It's been sitting in the same place for too long. Maybe it's you. Maybe you need to move. Or perhaps it's a thought form, an emotion, something. It's getting like mixed up with something else. I don't know what we're talking about here. Oh, Aries had this as well. We have Wolf Moon, restoration, incubation, and growth. What is it that you're looking to grow right now? What are you creating? Who are you creating for? Who do you want to help? I'm hearing. Who are you helping? You have the power to make yourself better, and you came to serve. Yeah, there's something about helping here, or being a guide, being a teacher. This could be literally, or maybe you're writing a book, or I don't know, doing some kind of public speaking, or even just chatting to your friends and your family. You're helping somebody in some way, and it's allowing you to grow. This is something like, well, let's get one of these words first. There's something about recognizing how valuable you are here. Observe, Taurus had that, and completion. Interesting. I thought there was another one there, but no. You're about to complete How do I say this? Well, you're about to feel more complete. And it comes through doing something that is helpful for others. And I feel like you're going to observe yourself in the role of helper, healer, writer, inspirational person. You know, you're going to observe yourself as this being that came here to help guide. And that observation, that realization of your role helps you complete something. Okay, let's get the cards out and see what else. I also feel like some of you are protecting someone. Maybe you don't even realize it. You're protecting, and I feel like this is in a good way, okay? Your energy could just be helping someone feel protected and guided. Gemini. Ooh, metamorphosis for the upgrade that's available to you right now. Yeah, this energy for you feels a little bit different than what we usually get in your readings. It's softer. I like it. It almost has a little bit of a Cancerian vibe in here. Okay, so maybe you have Cancer in your chart, but there's something, or maybe something in Cancer season happened that was significant for you, but you're changing, you're morphing. You're metamorphing. Like meta, like on a large scale, and you're also helping other people change and transform. Let's see, how is this going to be amplified? Some of you are really getting into astrology here, I feel. Or maybe you should, if that calls to you, of course. Okay. You came to serve. Just as I was pulling the tower, I was getting that you couldn't have done what you're about to do or what you're currently doing before. It had to flow this way, okay? This is the natural path here for you. You did make a big decision to switch paths, or you are. One more. Interesting. Yeah, it's cool. I'm trying to find a way to describe the energy, because usually in readings it's a feeling I get, or it's an image that comes to mind, and I have to kind of translate that feeling or image into words, into something that makes sense for you, and it's not always easy. Maybe this is a message for you too. That's how you've been feeling. I mean, Gemini, you're really good with words though, so perhaps you feel like you've been at a loss for words recently. That's okay. It's part of the shift. It's part of the transformation. Metamorphosis with the Tower. Whatever upheaval is going on right now in your life or around you, or maybe you're with observing here, you could be observing this for others. This is something you should what's the word? Eight of Swords. Don't linger on it too long, okay? Don't let it get to you. Don't let it distract you. Realize how you do not resonate with a certain frequency anymore, okay? There's something around you that feels tumultuous, that you're feeling like, I don't know if I want to be involved with this person or with this thing. Like, this seems like a little bit too chaotic. And Spirit is saying here, like, don't spend so much time here on figuring out your role in something or how you can untangle a certain situation. You're supposed to remove yourself from it so that you can complete something. You have the power to make yourself better. So this is really about untangling yourself from a situation here and working on what it is that you want to grow in order to help others. Yeah, okay, so this is where this message is a little bit complicated, because there could be a situation here where you feel you should help because you feel this calling to help. But it's not in this situation. It's in a Page of Pentacles. It's in a situation that is prosperous for you, that you can learn from. Okay, I hope that makes sense there for you. How is this going to be amplified? We have Nocturnus and the Four of Wands. This could be something about property, moving, a house here, or a relationship. There's something here about something's not known, something's unseen. Now we're getting more into Gemini energy, I feel. It's interesting. You might also want to look at your progress chart. That could be of use for you if you know what that's all about. If you don't worry about it, or maybe look up what a progress chart is. But there's something here that's been laying dormant that is coming to the surface about some movement that needs to happen. I feel like many of you are moving or leaving a relationship behind, or finally putting something in the past. And this is going to amplify your metamorphosis, as well as perhaps the Tower energy. Okay, but I feel like Spirit is saying this Tower is something that is helping you if you don't get too entangled with it. You're more meant to observe the Tower. Maybe you're leaving something behind and you're observing how it's creating a Tower moment for someone else. And this is helping change you, transform you. Okay? So, yeah, I just keep getting this message of like, don't get your hands in there. Don't get involved. You know, let the Tower fall. Let the Tower fall. Might be difficult, but this will help you. What area of your life will experience increased synchronicity? We have the Ram and the Nine of Pentacles. This is all about you and your independence, you setting up shop for yourself, you feeling like you can support yourself, guiding yourself, understanding who you really are. Really crafting and co-creating your identity, how you put yourself out in the world, how you help heal others. Okay, this is beautiful energy. This is all about taking care of self. And I feel like this is important right now for you, especially with this card. You have the power to make yourself better. You need to give some attention to yourself because you're about to complete something. See, it's like the more attention you give to wanting to help heal others, the more you realize that you need to give that same energy to yourself. Like, you cannot give out that energy, that help, without helping yourself. You just can't. Like, it's not possible energetically, or maybe psychologically, emotionally. So this is good. The more you think about, I would really like to do this because it would open people's minds or it would help heal them, you're coming up things that, well, I need to do this because I need to heal myself. So listening to your own advice, maybe. So anytime you see a sign and a synchronicity, whatever that is for you, Spirit is telling you to take a moment for yourself, to be proud of how far you've come, your progress, to check in with yourself. How are you showing up for yourself today? And maybe even for others. Or to just take a moment, a you moment, right? To go do something you want to do, something that you like. Okay, that's beautiful. So you see those numbers, you see those animals, just take a minute and be like, you know, I think I need to go do something for myself right now, or I need to give myself a pat on the back. Okay? So what are you leaving behind? We have the Five of Swords and the Moon. Damn, Gemini. I don't know what this is, but it's not good. This is some kind of game playing illusion, something hidden. Okay, this could be you with yourself, complexing yourself over something, getting worked up, you know, or just feeling like you're not good enough for something. Could be, but I feel like there's something going on here with another, or maybe even a group of people that had you feeling like you were playing a game you didn't want to play, like you didn't sign up for. Okay, so you're just not playing a game anymore with somebody. Or maybe you never were, but you realize they were. There's something that doesn't feel pleasant here about some kind of deception or illusion and confusion that somebody was creating. You're leaving that behind. That's beautiful. I feel like you're leaving it behind because it's not serving you to even try to figure that out or try to solve it or try to win it. It just doesn't serve you or anybody else around you. So you're going to leave that behind. How are you aligning on your path? After this Lion's Gate, we have the Hermit and Spring. There's a lot of emphasis in this reading about you and putting your needs as a priority for the right reasons so that you can help others. It's good. You're going to grow something here, some self-awareness, some deep wisdom. The journey you've been on is teaching you a lot about yourself and about life, giving you superpowers, I'm hearing, for the next challenge that will come up in your life. You might be spending more time alone here, but you're not lost and you're not lonely. You're in the process of growing something and taking care of yourself and then eventually others. Or maybe you already are doing that. All right, Gemini, that's what I have for you. Beautiful reading. And I'm going to Cancer. Cancer. Ooh, we have 444 right there. 4444. For you, Cancer, maybe that's a sign in synchronicity that you've been seeing. All right, message for Cancer. What's going on for this Lion's Gate for Cancers? Let's have it come out on the table there. For Cancers, Spirit Guides, what's going on here? We have third eye blind, ignoring intuition and self-doubt. Wherever that's been happening in your life is about to change, okay? You're about to see something for what it is, where you've been ignoring your intuition. Now's the time to get rid of the self-doubt. You're so intuitive, Cancer, but Spirit wants you to act on that intuition now, okay? Let's see what this is all about. We have be calm and keep going. Maybe you were choosing to ignore something because you thought, I'm seeing bleeding heart fall out, because you thought, well, if I turn my attention towards this thing, then I'm not going to be so calm about it. Perhaps you've been keeping to yourself so that you would keep the crab in the shell and not get those pincers out. Interesting. Be calm and keep going. I feel like something's been kind of just like nagging at you a little bit. Like your intuition's like, Cancer, I really want you to see this, understand this. But for some reason you feel like, that's not a good idea if I truly listen to that intuition. Interesting. Faith. You're guided here, and we have grow at the bottom, and you're growing. Let's get into your cards and see what's up for you, Cancer. I'm going to switch out the deck, actually. What's up for Cancer? This Lionsgate, you're not going to be able to ignore your intuition here. Not at all. You're making some connections here, I feel like, on the energetic plane, in the astrals. Okay, I'm seeing herbal allies with cultivation. Like guides are working with you, or maybe even your friends, but it's like your higher self and their higher self are hanging out. I don't know, exchanging light codes. It's interesting. Okay. Some of you maybe want to trust your intuition around pregnancy. That's obviously just for some of you, whatever your intuition is saying there. Because I'm seeing that there's a possibility here for that, especially if you've been trying. Let's not hit myself in the head there. Cancer, this energy feels a little strange. I don't know what's going on here. We'll get to it though. Okay, Spirit, tell me, what is Cancer ignoring? Self-doubt, third eye blind. What is this all about for Cancers? Knight of Cups, Seven of Cups, Queen of Cups. Well, it seems to be some kind of conflict, dilemma you're having about where to put your attention. Do you put it on yourself, or do you entertain maybe somebody who's wanting your attention? This could be someone from the past, could be someone new, could be someone you're currently with, but it's like, I feel like you're having a dilemma. You're having to choose, like, well, I really wanted to do this for myself today, but so-and-so really wants to see me, and, you know, I don't want to disappoint them, like that kind of thing. Your intuition is telling you what you should do in these moments, right? If you intuitively feel like, I don't want to go out somewhere, I don't want to see this person today, then listen to that. It's very important. Okay? Or if somebody's trying to get your attention and you're not really sure about their intentions towards you, Spirit is saying to be calm and keep going. Like, you know, it's trying to figure out what someone's intentions are towards you could slow you down at this point, or in this part of your journey. Things need to be made clear to you. I'm hearing this, love is not a game, and it's not, right? But you could be involved here with people, friends, family, lovers, I don't know, that are just kind of like, there's big question marks. Like, how do you actually think and feel about me? Or are you actually going to be there? And Spirit's saying you have to focus on yourself here. Your intuition is really telling you, well, you have a good bullshit meter right now, I feel. But for some reason, you feel like maybe you can't trust it, or maybe you're being selfish. You're not. Can I see a little bit further about what Cancer needs to have faith about? Three of Wands. There's something about a vision that you have of where you'd like to go and what you'd like to do that you need to keep the faith with. Yeah, Six of Wands, because you're going to have success here. Okay, so whatever judgment, some kind of rebirth you want to have, or maybe you're moving, or you're traveling, or you have an idea for a career plan, or anything really that you're just focused on, you're going to be victorious with it, but you have to keep the faith. And there's something over here about another person who's the Lovers I'm seeing, who's, well, it's a big choice to turn your attention towards them, because it's distracting you from your faith in some way. It's kind of a cryptic message, I feel. Okay, Eight of Pentacles with cultivation for the upgrade that's available to you right now. Yeah, you're working on something here. You are really cultivating a new life for yourself, I feel. How this is amplified is herbal allies in the Four of Wands. There are people who are supporting you and celebrating you. And the more that you show up for yourself and you keep calm and you keep going here, the more support will start to build around you. It's like some character here in the background. I don't know. Hold on. What is this person's intentions here? I'm hearing Cancer knows, the Lovers. I feel like there's something about a karmic contract. Interesting. A karma could be a name, I'm hearing. The Moon. Yeah, there's something really unknown about this decision to turn your attention towards this person. It's like diving headfirst into the unknown with this. It's very opposite to what Spirit is nudging you towards, which is clarity. Okay. The Chariot. Yeah, I feel like you're going somewhere here based on your own hard work and efforts. Some of you might have just gotten in, this is specific, so take it or not, right? But some of you might have just gotten in a new relationship and then there's somebody else trying to kind of get in there, okay? Or you have a new job and then somebody from your old job is, I don't know, it just feels like somebody's trying to throw you off. But maybe it's not intentional, but there's a lot of uncertainty here. A lot of things are unclear about this contract with this person or this connection. What area of your life will you experience increased synchronicity at this time? We have the Wheel and consciousness. Like, you are in a new cycle. You're thinking differently about things. You have a different plan. The wheel has turned. And all the signs and synchronicities that you're receiving are telling you that you have accomplished something because you have kept the faith. You've accomplished beginning on this new path. You got on the wheel and you went into your new cycle. You have elevated your conscious awareness. Okay, so remember that you do know. You do know. Your intuition is on point. Don't ignore it. Not for nobody, not for nothing. Don't ignore your intuition. It's your compass here. It's your guide, right? And you've earned that connection you have to your intuition. You've earned it. Right. That said, it's important that you go forward with the path being clear. You know what's coming, or you know what's expected of you, or maybe things can change, but at least there's some clarity. There's some transparency. Things are on the table. Not like, oh, hey, Cancer, I got something for you. It's going to be a big decision in your life, but it's completely unknown what's going to happen with this. And there's something about an element of fear that is brought in with this decision. It's not like an exciting unknown. It's like, I don't know, something doesn't feel good about that. Spirit wants you to trust that feeling. Okay. What are you leaving behind? Seeds and Five of Wands. Yeah, you're not going to be working on growing any conflict with anybody. I also feel like you're opting out of any kind of competition. It's like you don't feel the need to compete with others. Maybe people have put you in that position, in that role to compete. You're opting out of that and saying, no, no, thank you. Yeah, any kind of conflict, you're not growing anymore. You're not contributing to it. You're not doing anything to activate someone's anger, I'm hearing. Interesting. Now, usually I would say that, you know, not to take responsibility for someone else's emotions. I mean, they feel how they feel because they feel it, not because you did something. Okay, like we all have to take responsibility for our own thoughts, feelings, and actions. But there's something here in Spirit saying maybe you thought you were making somebody feel a certain way, feel angry or contributing to a fight. You're not doing that anymore. Okay, so how are you aligning with your mission right now, with your path? We have Birth and the Queen of Wands. Beautiful. I feel like you're stepping into some kind of power. I feel like you're taking care of yourself. You're going after the things that you're excited about. You're definitely growing something. You're putting your attention and focus in the right place, and something new is coming out of this. It's like a new life, I feel. One in which you feel confident, happy, respected. That's what's happening right now for you. So Spirit wants you to, really the big message here is keep the faith on, and your vision focused on your dreams and what you want to accomplish or your goals, and trust your intuition when it comes to people coming into your life who present some kind of uncertainty intertwined with a feeling of fear. Okay? All right, Cancer, that's what I have for you, and I'm going to take a little break. Right, Leo, let's get into your message for Lionsgate. I know you're feeling this one with your big heart chakra. Let's see what's going on here. Happy birthday, by the way. I haven't done your birthday reading yet, but I am going to do it. It's probably going to be the next video that comes out after this one, I think. I do a birthday bonus for every sign. So expect that soon. Of course, you can check out your previous readings. They're timeless on this channel if you're new here. What's going on here? Ocean tides, individuality, strength, and formlessness. Ooh, deep dive here, Leo. Let's go further before I start reading that. What's going on here with Leo for this Lionsgate? Observe. Everyone's getting that. Let's get one more. I feel like you're disassociating, I'm hearing, from people, not yourself. I hope not. But from people who are rigid in their ways, like they're not open to change, or they're not open to seeing possibility. They're very like, it's like Taurus in the shadow energy. It's like very fixed in a kind of stagnant way. Evaluate, observe, and evaluate. Yeah, it's like you're looking at your surroundings here, your people, the situations that you find yourself in, and you're distancing yourself from those who are not willing to kind of go with the flow or be creative or in touch with their emotions. You're valuing others who are just as strong as you and who take pride in their individuality. I feel like you're definitely breaking any codependent relationships that you've had, or even it's a codependency on a behavior or habit, an addiction. It's like you're separating yourself from that. You're realizing with this evaluate and observe that, well, you can't really become who you want to become when you associate with those who just hold themselves back. Ain't that the truth, right? Like the people we surround ourselves with have a huge impact on our energy and the way we think. And I feel like you're definitely saying, I need to upgrade here. Yeah. We have one spirit guide, one way. Yeah, I feel like this is interesting. This is kind of going back to this message of like others only seeing how to do things in one way. And I also feel like I'm seeing a crossroads with different signs pointing like one way and that one way there. It's interesting. You just realize you're on a different path here, okay? You could be working closely with a particular guide or deity or something like that in order to find your way. But I feel like this is more of like an assessment of ideas, of people, whether they are useful for you or not. Let's get some more cards out here. We got some decks mixed up. Okay. 1 second. Let's see. What's going on here for Leo? What upgrade is available right now for Leos? What's not available is what I'm getting. What's not available for you? Okay. Yeah, I feel like many of you are just realizing like, hey, I haven't been really standing in my power. What have I been doing here? Morning song. I feel like there's some awakening going on, some realization. Can I get one more with morning song? Something new coming in here. But can I get a little bit more? Morning song. For Leo. New moon. Yeah, there's something new coming in. Attachment. That's what you're breaking. You're breaking the attachments here. Okay. Why did I put those down? Let's go further. Oh, interesting. Okay, Leo, we got relationship and connection on the table for how this is going to be amplified and what your synchronicities are all about. There's a new relationship coming in here. It could be in friendship, could be in love, of course, could be work, or it could be if you're currently in a relationship and you're happy, it could be a new level in that relationship. This is a precious relationship. Let's see here. Yeah, it's like you're looking for a counterpart that is just as strong as you. You're really evaluating your options here too. This is you being very aware of the karma that we incur through our relationships. So being careful of who you give your time, energy, body, soul, and mind to from a karmic perspective, okay? Not getting involved with other people's karmic contracts when it's not necessary. You're looking for something serious here in whatever we're talking about. I don't mean serious. I just mean like somebody takes it serious, you know? Respects you, honors you, and has something to offer just as you do. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, Leo. So the upgrade, we talked about that. Something new coming in. We have the Hierophant also showing up. This is because you've done a lot of hard work in, evaluating your own life lessons, like realizing what all those past relationships or past situations were really trying to teach you and tell you. This is you following your own guidance as well. I feel like so many of you are just like, I know better. I know better than to be around this, to do this, to involve myself with this. I know better. And it's like you're listening to your own guidance here. With the morning song and the Hierophant, I also feel like you have something to offer the world, like a new perspective or a new song. Like, take that as a metaphor or literal, I don't know. But it's like you have a new sound to release into the universe. And here comes our cat right now, up for Leo's reading. Hi, Pixel. Yeah, she's a Pisces, so when she comes up, I always think about Pisces energy. And I feel like this could be related to your own Pisces in your own chart, right? Some kind of creativity that's going on. It's like you're working with Neptune in a responsible way. Formlessness, yeah, Neptune, oceans, deep waters, of course, right? But you're allowing yourself to become flexible, but also grounding yourself with the wisdom that you've gained from past experiences. Hi. I don't think there's much room here for you. Someone's like, get a bigger table so she can stay. This room is super small. I don't know how you perceive it on camera, but it's like, this room is like a storage kind of, like it's a closet basically. So I don't think I could have another table in here. Okay, is that enough room for you? Okay. She's like, nope. It's okay, Pixel. Nothing bad happened. You're okay. All right, sorry, Leo. There's something changing in the energy here. Formlessness is happening. Okay, let's keep going. It's okay, Pixel. Maybe there's something here that's going to scare you, like the expansiveness. See, it's interesting now. Everything that happens in a reading for me as a reader is part of the reading, okay? So it's like, you know, I was saying that there isn't enough room on the table for her. The space is too small. I can't get a bigger table. And then she knocks over something so that there is more space on the table for her, but then she's scared of that loud noise. So I feel like something is expanding for you. And maybe because it is linked to Neptune and formlessness, it might make you a little bit nervous of how quickly something is growing. This could be a relationship. Some of you are making space for a relationship. Like, is there space in your home for somebody to come in and spend the night or whatever, right? Or a new friend? Are you ready if a friend knocked on the door to like host them? It's like you're realizing you have to get things prepared in a certain way in order to open this space and receive what it is that you want to receive. Because we have the Knight of Wands and relationship here. Like, this is coming in quickly. And it's going to be fire. Look at that. It's going to be amazing here. It's happy. There's a lot of music involved, I feel. Okay. Maybe this is someone you connect with over. If I can't connect with someone and their musical taste, I just can't. I can't. Like, music has always just been so important. I feel like it's a message for somebody here. Evaluate, observe, like somebody's maybe not into something, or I don't know. There's something here is like you have to sync up in some way. Okay, like whoever I'm with has to introduce me to new music. Okay, that's just kind of how it is. Otherwise, it just doesn't work out for me. Okay, so yeah. Let's see. Interesting there. What area of your life will experience more synchronicity? We have the wheel and connection. So whenever you see signs, symbols, synchronicities, it's spirit telling you things are changing. The wheel is turning. You're going into a new cycle. You're getting a new connection here. You're connecting. I feel like you might even be connecting spiritually before you connect in the 3D realm. This is a very special relationship for you, no matter what area of life it's happening. Yeah. What are you leaving behind? 8 of Wands and core. I need a little bit further on this, Spirit. What's this about now that Leo's leaving behind? What's the Eight of Wands, though? It's like someone trying to impress you, maybe, or a lot of people coming towards you, offering you things with a lot of energy. Okay, maybe you've been meeting a lot of people recently, or you've had a lot of like opportunities here. But there's something in your core, I feel, that just didn't feel balanced. It's, again, talking about karmic contracts here. It's like you're aware that you're going to make a karmic contract with somebody that maybe you don't want to. I also feel like even though this is beautiful energy, it doesn't have the Hierophant here. Like, it's not serious. It's just kind of playful and fun, which, you know, Leo's down for every now and then. But I feel like you're entering a stage into your life where, you know, you really want a soulmate. And it's funny because I was thinking about, I don't know if I'm going to do it yet, but putting 2 lions on the cover photo for the video, and I really wanted to make sure it was 2 lions. And I feel like that's part of your message there. It's somebody's coming in here. I'm hearing to hold your hand the way you want it to be held. Not a limp wrist. Okay, I don't know. How are you aligning more fully with your mission, with your blueprint? We have gemstones with the 10 of swords, the 4 of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. I love this so much. This is telling me here that you realize why something had to come to an end. This soulmate relationship that's coming in for you is like that moment or that person or that situation that gets you to look back and say, I realize why that had to end, and had to end so difficultly. I realize what I've learned from the past and how it's going to serve me now in this new connection. I feel like you're going to give gratitude for whatever happened in the past that really hurt you, because whatever really hurt you made you who you are today and allowed you to connect with this other soul. This is beautiful. This is like truly releasing some pain as well. And it's like finding the gemstone in a difficult ending. And when you do that, that is major ascension. All right, Leo, that's what I have for you. Looks very exciting. I love you so much. All right, who do we have? We have Virgo. Virgo. I feel guided to tell you this. I've already channeled all the titles for all of the signs readings for the next series. It was really interesting. Usually I don't do that. I do the reading and then I get the title out of the reading. But I was given all the titles. And yours is something like, it pays off to be the outsider looking in. And I feel guided to tell you that right now. So maybe you feel like you're outside of something, or a little bit of an outsider to a group of people or a situation, but you're able to observe something that others aren't, which is very interesting. I'm even saying this because pretty much all the signs before you got the keyword observe, but I feel like you're already doing this, and you don't need to be told to do that. Interesting. Okay. Let's see what message Spirit has for you. Yeah, I'm hearing that Stained song. I'm on the outside. I'm looking in. I can see through you. See your true colors. Oh, yeah. All right. So maybe you want to look at that song for some of you. Let's see. Lunar eclipse. Spiritual changes. Internal evolution. Ooh, beautiful. Moths might be a sign and a synchronicity that you're coming across. Something's changing spiritually, an internal evolution. Yeah, I feel like you're on the, I think I've said this to you before too, that you feel like off on your own. Yeah, I think that was your last reading. Natural healing power. The first step is taken. You have asked for help. Happiness is freedom from fear. I feel like you are able to see how some other people operate from a space of fear. Maybe you're observing that the collective is in a fearful state, or maybe somebody you know. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so what I'm getting is you asked for help, maybe from your spirit guides or God or source, but you already have the natural healing power within you. This is just, try to go with me on this or not, it doesn't matter. It's like that healing power that you asked for came in, but you didn't need it, so it was redirected to somebody else who has fear. That's kind of cool. It's like you're channeling energy that's getting redirected to somebody who needs it because you're learning how to heal yourself in some way. It's got very, like, there's shaman vibes here for sure. Okay, let's see what else is going on here for Virgos. For those of you that's not really resonating and you have asked for help, but you're like, yeah, I don't feel like I have healing powers. You do. This is your spiritual change and evolution that you're going to realize about yourself. Maybe some of you are into Reiki, or you have some capability like that to heal. Completion. Okay. Let's get these cards out. Yeah, it's like you've completed something, so the energy is being redirected because you no longer need it. I also feel like there was something you were trying to accomplish, get off the ground, or like solidify, and you have successfully. Yeah, see, look, humanity as the upgrade that's available to you now. You're on the outside looking in on humanity. Yeah, this is what I'm getting. Wow, powerful stuff here, Virgo. Some of you might be healers, counselors, I don't know, teachers, nurses, something in the way of helping others. Parents. Parents are big guides, right? Deluge coming out with phenomenon. Just as I said that, my water ring fell out. Interesting. Okay, there's something going on in the collective, some emotional maybe upheaval. Let's get some tarot before I get in on this. If this isn't resonating, check out your other placements, or go ahead and do that anyways. Might give you a fuller picture. The Magician with humanity. Oh boy. Thank you for your service, whoever you are, whoever I'm connecting with, because you're doing something very important here for the collective. Okay, you're manifesting something here for the collective. That's the upgrade that's available to you right now, is showing others how happiness is freedom from fear and using your natural healing powers to create spiritual changes in the collective. Good on you, Virgo. This is amazing. I just saw 222. I feel like you are embodying an energy that is kind, wise, and selfless without neglecting self. Okay? How this energy is going to be amplified, we have seeds and the King of Cups. It's like you're planting seeds of reassurance for people who are feeling emotionally guarded, or they're experiencing some emotional turmoil. It's like you're saying something or doing something that's planting a seed in their mind that they're able to meditate on in order to find some sense of calmness, stillness, inner peace. Pisces could be significant for you, which is on the opposite to you. In heliocentric astrology, Pisces is actually your earth sign, which is interesting. Maybe you want to look that up. I feel like you found your way here with something, or this Lion's Gate is opening that pathway. It's like you understand your purpose here. I feel like you're gaining some kind of feedback, maybe literal, but maybe even just energetically, like this internal evolution that you're feeling. It's energetic feedback that you're on the right track. People are guided towards you here. Okay, and it's nothing you can't handle. This feels like a very mature energy, no matter how old you are. Okay, so let's see. What area of your life will experience more synchronicities? We have the Four of Cups and childhood. Well, Virgo, I was going to say. I was going to say bored and Virgo at the same time. Virgo. Okay, maybe the letter B is significant for you. Okay, Virgo, in my experience, doesn't really get bored. Like, I mean, you could, but you can very easily get onto something else and occupy your mind. What am I saying here? Spirit, what are you saying here? There's something about like moments of boredom when you could experience a sign or a synchronicity when you feel like, oh, I'm a little bored with this, or I feel bored in this moment. That is telling you to do something playful. I also feel some of you are helping children in some capacity. Maybe children who feel like they don't have a path or a hope, or they've been neglected, rejected. You could be helping those people, those children. I also feel like there's something perhaps in you that you've carried from childhood that made you feel like you were kind of on the outside, but not in a good way. And it's like that's what you've completed, integrating that aspect of yourself, healing that aspect of yourself. So now that being on the outside doesn't feel like a rejection, it feels like a power, a privilege, a responsibility, a capacity to manifest things. It's interesting, Virgo. It's deep. It's deep. Okay, what are you leaving behind? Upheaval in the Lovers. Okay, some karmic contract here that you were in. Could be with a lover, a love situation, could be work, could be anything that required you to make a massive decision here, that you felt like you were entering into a contract. There's been upheaval. I want to get a little bit further. How is Virgo leaving this behind? Tell me more about what this is. You're learning here how to not let people rile you up and get your emotions like all nutty. Okay, there's something about being able to face difficult situations in relationships from a place of peace and calm. You're learning more about your inner workings and your emotional states and what's good for you and what's not good for you. I feel like if you are in a relationship with someone and you don't plan on getting out of it, then you are going to be able to handle conflict in a much more practical, calm, centered way in which you don't feel triggered or reactive to someone, which is amazing, right? Because things can actually get accomplished in that state, some resolution. If you're not in a connection, then there was a relationship here that did bring a lot of upheaval and maybe made you feel like you were unworthy or just didn't make you feel good about yourself. Let's just put it like that. You're learning how to distance yourself from those relationships, to see the red flags and to prioritize yourself. Perhaps this is a relationship that brought in some element of fear, and you're realizing that happiness is freedom from fear, and that this relationship was not a happy one. Okay? So you're leaving that behind. That's good. That's beautiful. And how are you stepping into your mission, aligning with your path? We have Deluge, Phenomenon, and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this is kind of an extension of what I just said here about the emotional storm. And being able to find a centered place within that chaos. I also feel like this is how you are helping others, because you're able to plant yourself firmly in reality and in your own truth, your deep truth, I'm hearing, regardless of what is happening around you, regardless of the chaos that might ensue for another, or maybe, I don't know, in some kind of situation. You're a pillar of strength here. You hold a lot of value for other people, and you know it. Some of you are really therapists, counselors, psychologists, something like that here. Maybe you even have a dog here by your side. There's some kind of loyalty that you have to yourself and to your path that you are stepping into more fully. And you're also realizing that emotional storms don't last forever. Okay, Virgo, that's what I got for you. I hope that helped, and I'll see you next time. Hi, Patrick. You never come. You want to say hi to everybody? I'll timestamp you. You never come here. I'm sure people want to see you. Come here, buddy. Here's Patrick. Look at the puppy. Isn't he cute? He does have Virgo vibes. Oh, buddy. I love you. I'll see you later. Timestamp Patrick. Oh, we gotta do another pick a cat reading soon. Okay. I also saw a card there on the ground. What is that card? Interesting. Okay, who are we on? We're on Libra. So maybe you want to watch Leo's reading, if you feel guided to, or maybe you have Leo in your chart, because when I was doing Leo's reading, Pixel came up, she knocked something over, and I just noticed now that this card was on the floor. It came, like, she knocked this over and it popped out of the card holder I have, and it says Awakener, and I feel like it's for you. How does it feel to be an awakener? I mean, that can be a rough role to play, a rough mission to be tasked with, because usually awakenings are caused by turmoil or some kind of conflict. That's typically how we awaken. We realize something isn't working. So the letter N could be significant. I feel like there's somebody or a group of people that you're awakening. And I don't think, yeah, look at the lion here. Definitely could be related to Leo. And it's coming through in a way that, well, I don't think whoever you're awakening is responding well to it. Okay, maybe they don't understand the purpose of something here. Okay, let's get further in here, Libra, to your reading. You've definitely impacted somebody to awaken. But once again, I'm not sure they're enjoying this feeling of awakening. And usually we don't at the beginning. We don't see the path until we're walking further down it. The nest, spiritual hearth, comfort, and well-being. Some of you, by virtue of you nesting or maybe just feeling more comfortable in your own skin or in your environment or even in your mind, you know, finding that sense of security and well-being, it's triggering or awakening someone else to find that also for themselves. Let's get one more from here. Can we find out more about who's being awakened? Yeah, look at this. Spring rain, cleansing, renewal, metamorphosis with this lightning. See, it's like this butterfly in the storm is not having a good time, I imagine, right? But it's still transforming. It's coming out of the cocoon. It's awakening, transforming out of the cocoon in a storm. Yeah, there's definitely something going on here. It's like, you're doing well, though, I feel, or you're about to with this Lion's Gate. And for somebody else around you, it's not feeling exactly as peaceful as it might for you. Now, maybe this is you with a part of yourself that we're talking about, but I'm getting the feeling that it's somebody else around you. Okay, are we out of coffee? Again, it's like that idea of waking up, right? Okay. Maybe you were dealing with someone who had some kind of addiction here. Always in motion. I also feel like someone's having to slow down. 22. Yeah, someone's having to slow down to look at the other side of the coin, like to acknowledge there's another perspective to some situation. Can we get a card on Libra's energy? The light, you can lead the way. See, you're leading this person here into awakening. And for some of you, it's like, I don't care. I don't want to. I don't want to lead them anywhere. But it's still happening spiritually. It's just part of the contract, you know? What's this one? Heal yourself to heal the world. I feel like you are healing yourself. Okay, and once again, Spirit's confirming that this is having an impact here on others in a big way. Okay, let's leave that one out. Can you give me a key word here for the Lionsgate portal for Libras? What are we talking about here, Spirit? What's the message we have for Libra? Message for Libra. We have two. We have adventure and stillness. Yeah, there's something really dualistic going on here. It's like you're still, I feel, or you're about to be in your energy. Nest, spiritual hearth, comfort. Blowing your little trumpet here, like, you know, like I don't feel like you are in a place of chaos. Now, maybe if you do feel like that, then just switch what I'm saying perhaps, or check out your other placements. I don't know. But and then somebody else is like on a very big adventure with themselves. Your stillness in the situation, your resolve within yourself about whatever's going on is leading the way, is the light. Okay? So whatever you're doing to keep your own peace, it's the right thing to do. It's the light. You're leading the way. Okay. Let's get the cards out here for Libra. This was unexpected. Yeah. This must be a significant connection because it's really in your energy here. The Sun, another Leo card. Now, of course, we're in Leo season. Yes. Oh, so many. Okay, we'll take that one. No, wasn't feeling that. Okay. Wow. Some of you are definitely leaving behind somebody, a connection that you're in. Okay, it could be friendship, could be work, could be family, could be love. But right now, the upgrade that's available to you is the Sun. So this is illumination, higher levels of consciousness, clarity. What was in the dark is being revealed. And how is this going to be amplified? We have the disguise card. It's like someone can't disguise themselves anymore. Let's get the tarot. And that illuminates something for you. I also feel like maybe some of you were wearing a little bit of a disguise, a persona. Perhaps you were acting like something wasn't affecting you, or you were acting like something was affecting you, or I don't know what was going on. But it's like you're realizing you can be comfortable now, or that you are safe, that you are protected, that you are guided. And that's what we have for your path here, protection. You're finding a sense of calm in a big storm. Let's get more specific here. Yeah, look at that. Page of Swords with disguise. You're definitely seeing how somebody has been hiding something about themselves. Maybe from you, maybe from themselves, maybe from other people. The Chariot at the bottom. Okay, the Sun and the Two of Wands. You're at a little bit of a crossroads here, Libra, but it's pretty clear which path you should take, or it will be with the Lion's Gate. There's not going to be many questions here about what is the right path. It's going to be fully illuminated. See, even the sun is out in this picture. I'm getting you can trust in your mind. Okay, which is a beautiful thing. I love that. So clarity on your path. You know which way to go. You feel enlightened. You feel good in this path. I feel like health is also being restored. This path brings a sense of comfort with it and well-being. Maybe there's a spiritual element as well. And I feel like just by virtue of you taking this path of wellness, it reveals how so many other people around you are not on the right path, right being the path to their highest self and spiritual awareness. Okay, we'll say it like that. Or how they've been hiding something about themselves. So you decide to take a beautiful illuminated path here of healing, of health, of vitality, also being conscious about who you are, your identity, your persona, your ego, all of those things, like understanding how they operate in the world. Like all of that is amplified because you see how somebody else or a group of people cannot be themselves, or they don't know who they truly are. Pisces could be significant here. Wow. Yeah. And whoever's been in a disguise, disguising their feelings, disguising their intentions, that's who's having a tower moment, a cleansing, a renewal, a metamorphosis that's a little bit uncomfortable. It's like they're being forced to go on some kind of adventure with themselves. Can I get a card on the adventure here? Justice. Yeah. This is karma. Okay. This person is on a journey of karmic rebalancing, which is a good thing. So in a real literal way, if there's someone in your life that you've been kind of having some conflict with and they take off and it appears like they're going on some adventure, this is going to be some kind of spiritual lesson for this person. But for most of you, I feel like adventure here is a little bit, it's a little bit of a metaphor. Okay. What area of your leaves might be important? Okay. What area? I also feel like somebody's leaving here. What area of your life are you leaving behind? Whoa, we're skipping to that. Okay, Spirit wants to skip to that. We'll come back to the synchronicity. We have Union and the Knight of Wands. Whoever these people or this person was, that you found yourself in union with them at some point. Maybe you did see eye to eye, or you danced to the same beat of the drum. This could also be a relationship or a situation that you jumped into pretty quickly. You could have thought it was a little bit of an adventure, and you're realizing you don't want that. You'd rather have stillness in your life and peace. Wasn't the adventure you were seeking. Okay, this is what you're leaving behind, some union here. So if you've been trying to cut a cord with someone or detach or release yourself, that's happening. Whatever connection you were involved in that wasn't serving you, that you felt like somebody was masking something, that's what you're releasing in this Lion's Gate. Okay, the synchronicities. What area of your life will experience increased synchronicity? We have abundance with the Ace of Wands. Beautiful. And look at the same kind of shape here. Your third eye opening here. Taking action based on your third eye, based on your intuition. There is definitely some new opportunity coming in that you're going to feel real excited about. Maybe you already felt that this was coming in. You had some kind of psychic intuition or prophecy about this, but it's going to bring you a lot of abundant energy. I feel like you're going to feel lighter. And maybe this is what you're announcing to the world in some way. And you could be announcing this to the world just via your energy, just the way you show up. It's just apparent that you've come into this new chapter of your life that is abundant and illuminated. Or maybe you're making a literal announcement. So whenever you see signs or synchronicities, this is Spirit telling you that a new opportunity has arrived or on its way, and that abundance is coming. Okay, so I'm hearing, so smile. Smile when you see those signs and synchronicities. Don't immediately attach them to this person in this situation. Think about how they're reaffirming and confirming how far you've come and where you're going next. Okay. So How are you aligning more fully with your mission here, with your path? We have the Two of Pentacles and protection. You're protecting your energy here. Disconnecting from whoever this was, or a situation, could be a workplace, I don't know. It's protecting you. So you're learning how to protect your energy. And this is going to serve you well because there's going to be future situations that you're involved in that you can't immediately drop. Maybe it's a neighbor that's bothering you. Maybe it's in the workplace or some kind of family member. I don't know. But it's like you have to have them in your life. You can't totally disconnect from them. But you're going to learn how to protect yourself in their presence or when you have to interact and engage with this energy that makes you feel like there's something hiding or there's some kind of bad intention. You're going to learn how to protect yourself. And for many of you, that's going to be the way that you protect yourself is by being careful what you say, what you share. Okay, only sharing what's necessary. Not oversharing, you know. As an air sign, when you feel, you could do it sometimes. I'm a Libra rising, okay? You could overshare at times. This is like, really think about what you're sharing and putting out there and saying to people. Okay? Those people that you feel like maybe don't have the best intentions or just can't receive your wisdom or your truth or just information about you. That's beautiful, Libra. Wow. I feel like we're not done though. What else is manifesting here for Libra? Lionsgate. Page of Wands. There you go, taking that Ace of Wands. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, protecting your path, protecting your passions, protecting those that you love, you know, it's the Hierophant. Protecting your stillness, your peace, your sense of well-being. Yeah. Okay, let's leave it there. Yeah, let's leave it there. Okay, you can check out your other placements for a broader picture. And I'm going to Scorpio. Scorpio, as I'm clearing off Libra's cards, I'm hearing something about getting aware or getting prepared. Getting aware, getting prepared. Oh, Scorpio. Maybe you need to stretch. I feel like I need to stretch here. This could be something that maybe you want to do. Okay. Sorry about that. I don't know what this is all about, but there's like a getting comfortable here. Okay. What's going on for Scorpios? What do we have for Scorpios for this Lionsgate? We have winding roots, ancestral connection, and earthly wisdom. With sacred mountain, ancestors again, endurance, resilience. Okay, so you're connecting with your ancestors. There's no doubt about that. All right, let's see what else we get here. You could be seeing crows. There's also tree wisdom available to you. There's something about a secret language of trees. Let's get one. Also mountains. No. Okay, can we get clear messages? What's significant here? What does Scorpio, the Scorpio collective, need to know here? Spirit. I feel like there's a lot of information coming in. Always in motion. A few signs have gotten this. Let's get one more. Let's go on. Spirit's like, really? You just told me to less. Don't fear change. Embrace it and grow. It does feel like Something feels never ending. But, and it might feel a little bit arduous or taxing on you in some way, maybe even physically for some, with this endurance coming up. But you are so resilient. And I know it can be a little bit much at times. But there's something here about this feeling like something's never ending that is actually, you're actually putting one step in front and one foot in front of the other, taking steps forward. Towards some kind of ancestral wisdom. I don't think this is immediately obvious to you. This is an interesting reading. Evaluate, soften, learn, and trust. Well, there's some of these things are not like the other. Soften and trust might be something that you find difficult at this time. Okay, because you have evaluated so much that has gone on in your life and around you, that you've learned a lot of lessons. We all know Scorpio goes through shit and learns hard lessons. That makes it difficult to trust others. Okay, but it also, those difficult lessons, if you embrace them, you learn how to trust yourself. I feel like Spirit wants you to trust yourself, that you're able to, it's okay to soften maybe your perspective on something, or maybe the way you're approaching someone or a group of people. You might find yourself softening here and be like, oh shit, that's not good. But Spirit's saying, don't fear change, embrace it and grow. Like, you can put the stinger away for now. Okay. Yeah. I feel like you've been responsible here ancestrally for a lot of difficult lessons in this lifetime. But there's something here that you must have achieved if your ancestors and Spirit is saying that you can soften and trust yourself, that that's okay. Let's see what else we get here. Scorpios. There's something delicate about the energy field that you're in. Don't bulldoze your way through something, even your own thoughts and emotions. Be delicate here with yourself. Support. Ancestral support. Let's get one more for the upgrade. The Lionsgate upgrade. Some of you are embracing divine feminine energy and softening into it. Wood here. Wood and support. There's something solid, something about trees as well, but something solid. I'm seeing the pine cone, something about your pineal gland here, your third eye opening. Okay, let's keep going. Wow, Scorpio. Let's go with these cards for the tarot. I want to wait till I get all the cards out to read the energy. I feel like this is not an You might not be so receptive to this message, particularly for those of you who have hardened, maybe out of circumstance, maybe out of necessity. You know, you've been having a little bit of a hard exterior shell to protect yourself. Softening at this time could feel like a weakness, or it could feel naive, but it's not. By softening, you're inviting in energies that you previously did not have access to. They couldn't penetrate through your hard shell, is what I'm getting. Now, I'm not saying that any kind of hardness or guardedness isn't warranted. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that you don't need that now in this Lionsgate portal. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Wow, beautiful. The High Priestess at the bottom. Softening into feminine energy, regardless of your gender. You know, I do feel like, I know that Empress is kind of soft and kind of gets more of the soft association than the High Priestess, but I always resonated more with the High Priestess being divine feminine energy and a softness, because the High Priestess can manifest and act through softness while also holding the dark. You know, the darkness that the High Priestess has been through, the underworld that she traveled through, is readily apparent when you see her or when you're in her energy. But she's not hard about it. She's not holding a sword, you know? She's not like stiff and like Justice. She's soft with it. Okay, so there's something about that duality, and we had this in your last reading, right? We had this in your last reading. Check that out if this is resonating. Last Scorpio reading, because it's coming up again here about softening and embracing the light and dark feminine aspects. Yeah. And you might have had a harder feminine aspect in response to a shadow masculine that you were dealing with. Again, this is not about genders. Or it could have even been a shadow feminine that you felt you had to meet and match on their frequency in order to protect yourself. But that's not necessary anymore. 6 of Cups, it's in the past. Okay, that is in the past. The upgrade here, support wood and 8 of Wands. Something here, seeing he's doing a handstand. Yeah, there's something about like you having to stand on your hands, and therefore your hands have not been open to receive. Something like that. A lot of energy was coming towards you from a group of people or a person. And to withstand that energy, it's like you had to, I don't want to say hide your hands, because it doesn't feel, well, maybe for some of you had to hide something. For others of you, it's like you really didn't want to open yourself here. And this is like your ancestors are aware that this is what has been going on for you. And there's something about that I'm getting in this reading. It's like it's been your job to do this in this lifetime. But there's something about this Lionsgate portal where there's an awareness in the ethers on the astral plane that you can't do this much longer in this way. You have to soften. You can't keep going like this. It's like, yeah, you need to grow now. It's time to grow out of this. You've shown enough endurance and resilience for whatever reason. And it's like you've made another root here with your ancestors, some wisdom you've gained from this, from the hardness, right? From the darkness, from the endurance and resilience. You've contributed to this tree of wisdom for your ancestors and for future people in your bloodline, future souls coming in. You've done your job here, and now it's like you don't have to keep going in this way. You've also learned to evaluate situations that require you to be a little bit on your darker side or your harder side, versus situations where you can trust that you're able to soften. So you have discernment. But this portal is really asking you to tap into that softness. And maybe you want to think about or even journal, what does soften even mean to you? What does it mean to you to soften? Okay. And maybe what do you associate with that word? Colors or things out in nature or animals, or like what does soften mean to you? I think is an important thing to think about. And then comparatively, what is hardness out in the world? Yeah, it's like, is this hardwood or softwood? Okay, let's not get lost in metaphor. Okay, so how will this be amplified? We have seeds, pillar, water, evolution, and the devil. A lot came out here. So I feel like just because a lot came out for this position in the spread, there's going to be multiple things that are popping up in your life that are encouraging you to change and grow into this softer energy. Evolution again. With the devil. 1 second, Scorpio. Let me just tap in a little deeper. There's something like you've been wrong. I was going to say, I didn't mean to say that, but it came out. Maybe you've been wrong about something, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. If you're like, I'm always right about everything. I mean, I don't know. It's probably not the right reader for you, okay? But there's something maybe you're realizing you were wrong about. Maybe it's a way you thought about yourself. You're having some realization that you've been watering something that you thought was supporting you, like you've been pouring your energy into something you thought was supporting you, when really it was putting up an obstacle or blocking you. Now, I feel like this is going to take some work to think about what that could be. It might not be immediately apparent because we have the devil card here. It could be something that you're scared of, or there's fear around this. For some of you, you've been isolating yourself here. And you've been telling yourself that you're doing it because you are, I don't know, ascending or you healing or something, but there's something else going on that you need to look at. Okay, some kind of fear. That's just an example. It doesn't have to be that. It could be something else. But it's like there's something here that you're doing that really isn't helping you. And you need to evolve out of this. But there is a fear of evolving, of trusting yourself here for some of you. Now, Scorpio, like you're super strong, especially your persona, who you are out in the world, right? But we all know, anybody who's tapped in and tuned into Scorpio energy, how deep and gentle and loving you really are. And that's why you have that stinger, because man, does it hurt when you open yourself up and you soften and somebody takes advantage of that. Okay, so let's leave that there because there's something for you to think about there. Spirit's asking you to trust yourself too. You know, look, the Hermit behind there, behind the High Priestess. You've done the inner work. You can trust yourself. It's okay to be a little bit vulnerable with yourself, even with yourself. Okay? So, Scorpio, you might be feeling like a lot of things are coming up at this time for you. A lot of emotions, some turmoil here. Have compassion for yourself. And don't try to cut off that energy or redirect it into anger or frustration. Ask yourself what those feelings are really trying to tell you. Ask your ancestors what it's all about. It's part of the transformation. Okay. What area of your life will experience synchronicity at this time? We have Cosmos with the Page of Wands. Well, the universe is speaking to you here. Pretty loud and clear. The Cosmos. Page of Wands. So I feel like any sign in synchronicity that you're receiving is letting you know that you are connected to a larger purpose, to your guides, to source, to your ancestors. You're not alone. Okay? You are very much seen and heard. I'm hearing and heard. It came in like that, and heard. I don't know, maybe you're saying something here in a hard way. I don't know. But those signs and synchronicities are here to let you know that you're surrounded with love, truly, from the cosmos. Okay, there's really nothing to fear here. For most of you, now this is general reading, but I'm getting like there's nothing left to fear for most of you. For whoever I'm connecting to. Okay. What are you leaving behind? We have release with the Seven of Wands. See what I'm saying? This is Seven of Wands is about, standing one's ground, defending oneself at all costs. In the Rider-Waite, he only has one shoe on, but he's still standing his ground. This is what you're releasing. This defensive energy. I don't know what that's about. This defensive energy that you have that has served you, that has protected you at times, but there's no need for it now. So you're releasing that, or you're being asked to. It's like you don't need to stand your ground anymore because like you're in the ground, with these roots here. You've already rooted yourself where you need to be, where you are in your journey. Like you're firmly rooted. No one can uproot you and take that away from you is what I'm getting here, okay? So how are you aligning more fully with your mission, with your path? We have cultivation, justice, and Six of Wands. Look, you're bringing balance back into your life here with this Justice card. You're cultivating balance. So whatever it is that you're doing, Scorpio, that you feel is getting you into a softer energy is really good for you. Whether that's, I'm seeing someone play the piano here. I don't know, maybe it's that. Maybe it's taking care of yourself. Maybe, I don't know what it is, but you make those associations with the word soften and then see what you're doing that aligns with that in your associations, because that is the right path in this time for you to bring balance into your life. Six of Wands. This is victory. And this is public victory. Others will see this energy on you, in you, emanate from you. It will help you create things and see more possibilities out in the world. For creation, for success. This is a portal here with the big star in the middle. This is a big deal here, Scorpio. I hope that this message reaches whoever it needs to. All right, Scorpio, that's what I have for you. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time. Okay, Sagittarius. What's going on for my Sagittarius people out there? My Sagittarius souls. So much Sag energy coming through lately on the channel. I just feel like, I don't know, I'm very connected, tapped into your Sag energy, my Sag energy. I'm hearing something like it's hard not being a Sag. What? It's hard not being a Sag? Okay, let's see. I mean, we all have Sag in our chart, Sagittarius. 3 more. What's going on here for Sagittarius during the Lionsgate portal? What messages do we have for Sagittarius, spirit guides? The Lotus, the past, transcendence, and evolution. Seems very Sag-like to me. Okay, let's keep going. Success isn't what you have, it's what you do with what you have. Very true. Hi, Pixie. We're gonna get further in. I feel like we're barely scratching the surface of your message, though. Take chances. All right, here we go. Something you need to take a chance with in order to transcend, in order to evolve. Sorry if you hear my stomach growl. I'm a Taurus. I get hungry. Okay. All right. Well, let's go further in. I feel like there's success isn't what you have, it's what you do with what you have. What are you doing with what you have? You need to take a chance here with something that you have to share, to give. Pixel, I would prefer not to have you on the table. I know, guys. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Let's get the tarot out. Oh, let's use this deck. Sagittarius. Scratching the surface with Sagittarius. That's odd. Well, we have concealed in the middle of the spread here. I do feel like something is being concealed here. Let's see. Guys getting hungry? I got Wolfgang over there too with Pixel, my cats. All right. The upgrade that's available to you now, we have the Hierophant with Wreath. Well, this is like celebrating what you do have, your success. you're very spiritually evolved here, especially with this Lotus card. And the message appears to be this Lionsgate portal is allowing you to celebrate who you are, what you know, what you have, how you share it with others, how you teach. And I think that's all true, but there's something else going on here. This seems like even the wreath, it's like very decorative. It's on the outside of the door. It's on the surface, right? What's inside the house, Sag? What's going on inside? So outside, you're probably having a lot of success, or people are looking up to you. Okay, you have something to offer here that's valued, but I want to know what's going on inside. Because there's some kind of chance that you should be taking here. Perhaps there's a message here like, pay more attention to what's going on inside versus the exterior world. How people are responding, reacting to you, or maybe even what's going on at work or in the world, like society. I'm not sure exactly. There's something about needing to go within, which is like kind of silly to say to a Sag, I feel, because I know you do. I'm hearing transpondence there. Let's keep going. How will this be amplified? Fire and the 9 of Wands. You can look, but you can't touch. That's what I'm getting. So you're successful. You're being celebrated here, or there's an opportunity to be celebrated and to be listened to and to be looked up to, all of those kinds of things. And that is being amplified here by this energy of stand back, I might burn you if you get too close. This is funny. I mean, maybe the chance you need to take is to get closer to somebody or let down a little bit of a barrier or guard. But see, I feel like for you, you feel like if I do that, then I'll lose this. Here's our little Sag right here, Wolfgang. Yeah, it's like I'll lose the respect if I don't create a distinction between us and them, or me and you. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this goes back to the message of success isn't what you have, it's what you do with what you have. Oh, my little baby. Right? You take chances all the time, don't ya? Oh, I'm wearing lipstick. Sorry, I forgot. It's okay. It's vegan. You should be okay. Guys, all right. Hold on, I'm getting sidetracked here. All right. Yeah, there's something here that's maybe a little bit uncomfortable to talk about even. Because I do feel like we're talking a little bit about your ego, which we all have. There's nothing wrong with ego, okay? Like if we didn't have an ego, I don't know, we'd be mincemeat on the sidewalk. I'm kidding. We wouldn't be able to survive in our world, okay? But it's all about having a healthy ego. So that's what we want. We don't want a shadow ego. So anyways, there's something here. It's like you gotta allow someone in, maybe take a chance with it, I feel like is the message. What area of your life are you going to experience synchronicities? We have concealed with the 3 of Cups. I don't know. Are some of you having something go on here that's concealed? Who am I talking to today? Okay, for some of you, not for all of you. I have another message if this doesn't resonate. For some of you, there could be something going on here, some kind of third-party thing that's concealed. What's the advice for that, if that's the case? I feel like this is something that needs to be out in the open for it to be successful. Maybe it's not third party. Maybe it's just a taboo love or something here that hasn't been talked about with other people. But something needs to come out in the open. There's also, for others of you, there's a group around, maybe it's friends, family, strangers, I'm not sure, but there's something you're not seeing about these people that's underneath the surface here. Yeah, look, barely scratching the surface. There's a lot more depth to be explored with these people, okay, or this person, whoever this is. But you know, it's 3 of Cups, so I'm thinking it's more than one. There's more here than you realize. Maybe you're more alike and you don't need to keep these people at a distance. You can let down your guard a little bit. Take a chance. Some of you might have Scorpio in your chart, because I feel like Scorpio had a message to kind of soften, and I feel it's not soften with you. I feel like you're already a very generous energy in that regard. It's more of like, get more curious about what other people have to offer. Okay? Yeah. So what are you leaving behind here in this Lion's Gate? We have Nocturnus and the 2 of Pentacles. Somebody I'm talking to right now has been juggling things in the shadows. This could be aspects of yourself. It could be 2 jobs. It could be people. It could be, I don't know what it is, the past and the present. Maybe you're holding different concepts that are contradictory in your mind at the same time. Whatever it is that's been kind of in the shadows here, maybe keeping you up at night, that's what you're leaving behind. Having to juggle and balance things. I feel like, I don't know why this is so secretive, but can we get a little bit more about take chances here? Maybe someone's listening right now around you. The Magician and the Ace of Wands. There's an opportunity here that you manifested. You manifested it. But for some reason, you're holding it at a distance. 2 of Wands, thinking, should I, shouldn't I? Spirit's like, what? You asked for it. Success isn't what you have, it's what you do with it. Right, I feel like you already have the success. Now go and do something about this manifestation that's come in. Okay, you might need to come back to this message over time, maybe in a couple months, 3 months or so. Maybe save this reading, because I feel like some of you might not know what's going on here, but you will. Okay, let's see. How are you aligning more fully with your path and your blueprint, your mission? Winter and 7 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like, winters can be about death and decay, out with the old so we can get in with the new. And there's something here about your standing your ground or creating a barrier between you and what you want, that is going to have to come to an end. That was said in a very strange way. There's a cycle here that inevitably comes to an end, and it has to do with some way that you see yourself as separate from others. Okay? You can still be protected. You can still have this aura of guidance and protection around you that others can't penetrate and get through and won't disturb your peace. You can still have that without, what's the word I'm looking for? Without what? The Tower, King of Wands, Ace of Cups, 3 of Wands, without over giving to others. No, that's not it. You can still connect with others. I don't know. There's something here like maybe some of you assume the worst here. Or you're just like, I know how this is going to play out. The Tower, the King of Wands, and the Ace of Cups, Seven of Swords. This is not going to be good. This person is not deep. This person doesn't know anything I don't already know. That's very shadow Sag. So let's not go there, okay? I have a lot of Sag in my chart. Many of you know that. I can access shadow Sag all the time, all day long if I want. And I have in the past and maybe even sometimes in the present. Okay, it's not an insult or anything. It's a reality of our shadow light aspects that we have within. And Spirit is saying, like, lighten up a little bit here, Sag. Seriously. I feel like you're expecting the worst out of a situation. It's like you don't want to hear what someone has to say. You don't value their opinion. But they have something for you. I hope this is making sense. Let's pull out a few more cards for what can manifest in this portal. Check out your other placements too. I feel like this was a little bit of a rougher reading. Ace of Cups. Three of Swords. You're like, see? See, Andy? That's why I hold myself at a distance. Yeah, but what about the Three of Swords? Page of Wands. Yeah, it's like somebody, the Sun, thank you. Knight of Cups at the bottom. It's like somebody can tell you something maybe about heartbreak that would help heal your heart. Or they can teach you about some kind of way to heal pain or resolve pain, or how to carry the past experience of heartbreak while still being light in the current moment. Somebody or a group of people have something really big to teach you and to share with you, but you have to share with them first, in whatever way that means to you. That's the message. All right, Sagittarius, I love you so much. I'll see you next time. Okay. Where are we? We are at Capricorn, right? Yeah, Capricorn. What's up, Capricorn? I don't know why, but my Instagram feed is always like, there's always memes about Capricorn, and I don't have any Capricorn like planets, personal planets in my chart. What's Spirit trying to tell me there? I have Saturn at 29 degrees on my ascendant, so I mean, I got a lot of Saturn. Capricorn in my 4th house, which rules my subconscious, really. But I don't know why I'm sharing that with you, but I am. Maybe you're seeing something on Instagram that's significant, okay? I don't know, some kind of, or maybe it's not Instagram. Maybe it's just a pattern that's reappearing in your life and you need to pay attention to it. By the way, those cat memes are so funny. So true. Okay. Let's see. What's coming in for Sagittarius? Ooh. We have inner guardian, protection, defense, and refuge. With this beautiful crow and this crest. Maybe something about a family crest could be significant. Inner guardian. Saturn, right? Protection, defense, refuge. Inner space and universal knowledge. Oh, Capricorn, maybe you're the portal to awakening right now. Not just your own, I mean everybody's. Okay. Let's see, inner space, universal knowledge. Well, you can trust your own compass, your own guidance. I don't even think you need anybody's guidance here, okay? Somebody might be telling you you're stubborn, or like you need to be more flexible and so forth. Those Capricorn memes, right? All of that. But in this situation or at this time period, Go with what your inner voice is telling you, because it is working in your favor. Stillness, and well, let's get one more. Begin again. I feel like pulling another one. Interesting. Something about the number 3 could be significant here, or the number 2. Let's see. Take chances. I'm also seeing faith and prudence. There is something about prudence coming in. Take chances, begin again, stillness. I feel like you're about to embark on some new journey here in which you've had to take a chance, or you are taking a chance. And it is like beginning a new chapter in your life, beginning again, beginning a new career, beginning to be in a relationship again, or I'm not sure exactly what it is, some goal that you dropped, now you're going back to. There's something here, if you sit in the stillness of your own energy, you have access to heightened intuition and universal knowledge about where to go next. Now, any turmoil that's been going on for you, upheaval, all of that stuff, like, I know it sucks. I have Saturn, 29 degrees. I experienced some of these kind of Capricorn's highs and lows too, where it's like everything's building up, and then bam, crashes down, okay? I'm familiar with that. But there's something about that experience that is actually guiding you, okay? So whatever hasn't felt fair is a guide. So it's kind of that idea of like rejection is your protection. Okay, so let's see. What's going on here for Capricorn? Retreat. Definitely going within here. Stillness, retreat before you take a chance, perhaps. Let's see. I'm hearing screw this. I don't know. Maybe there's been a situation where you're just like, oh, hell no. But this is the upgrade that's available to you now. So I feel like there is a difficult energy that you've been working with, that you're able to find some reprieve, retreat from that, protect yourself from that energy or that chaos even, and feel a sense of stillness and knowingness that you can begin again. Maybe this is when Saturn changes signs, perhaps. Interesting. What? Saturn's in Pisces though. Maybe this is when Pluto comes out of your sign. But there's something about Saturn changing signs. I don't know. I mean, that takes a long time to do, so I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe you've been dealing with someone who has a Saturn placement here. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Capricorn. One more. Ooh, we got the wild card. Nice. That's a chance you're taking for sure. Okay, which deck should we use? Let's get further in. These are interesting cards here. Did I call you Sagittarius? Capricorn. Maybe you want to watch Sagittarius's reading? Retreat. Retreat. What's up with this upgrade? This retreat upgrade. 7 of Swords and 5 of Swords. Hell, yeah. Let's get away from that. Oh my goodness, what's been going on? I did sense there has been some chaos and upheaval. Damn. There's been something going on in your life that has been quite miserable, manipulative, nasty, mentally stressful, some deception here, some bad actors involved. Okay, malicious actors. I don't know what this is for everyone. But your upgrade in this Lionsgate portal is to get the hell away from that, to retreat from that. So I feel like Spirit is removing you from a very toxic situation, or protecting you as you handle this toxic situation. How will this be amplified? We got Morning Song, 8 of Wands, and the Devil. Well, I'm getting like, I know what I know. I see what I see. It is what it is. You know, the Devil card is all about all you see is all there is. That's what the Devil tells us, that there's no spiritual plane, etc., etc. And that can be a negative thing, obviously, compared to the Hierophant, who tells us that all you see is not all there is. But in this situation, in this scenario, I feel like this is a positive mantra for you, because you've seen something, a lot of it too. It could be coming through in someone's communication, or just fractured communication, or disjointed, or there's like a lot of cooks in the kitchen, or I'm not sure how this communication is happening, but it looks pretty freaking chaotic. Someone might be expecting you to just do a handstand here, right? Like to go out of your way or make yourself uncomfortable to deal with their mode of communication. And you're saying, I see what's happening here, and I don't like it, and that's all I need to know, really, about your intentions or what's really going on. It's like you're not looking for the ulterior, or an alternate, I should say, an alternate meaning. So somebody could be saying to you, well, I didn't mean it like this, or we're looking out for your best interest, or, you know, so on and so forth. But meanwhile, their actions, their behavior, and their other ways of communicating is telling you that they are not having your interest at heart. And Morning Song, this is also a card of beginning again. Somebody could be asking you for a second chance here, or asking you to do something over. And you're taking a moment here to be still before you take that chance. This is good energy, I feel, for you to be very reassured and certain. And Capricorn, that's not always your best. I mean, that energy can go into the shadow for you, where you could get pretty rigid. But that energy is useful for you here, okay? Because it's allowing you to retreat from something nasty. It's protecting you, your inner guardian. Yeah. Okay. Wow. So, yeah, I feel like this message here is confirmation for someone that you are seeing things as they are, okay? And the way somebody is behaving that's chaotic and not in your best interest is showing you everything you need to see in order for you to retreat from the situation. Okay. What area of your life will experience increased synchronicity at this time? We have relationship. So you could be seeing signs and synchronicities that are telling you something about a relationship. Let's see. What else about this? We have the Moon and the King of Swords. Oh boy. Page of Swords at the bottom. Well, you're receiving some clarity, some truth about a relationship in which there were things hiding in the shadow, things were unclear. Maybe there were some fears somebody had and you're seeing those clearly. For some of you, you could begin to understand why somebody has been acting the way they've been acting, but you're not willing to take a chance with that person. Or something like that. So if you see signs and synchronicities and you're wondering, what is Spirit trying to tell me here? They're reaffirming, confirming to you that what you're thinking about whatever is hiding or not clear is correct. Something about fire could be significant. I really want to dig in here and find out like what's going on. Can we just do a little peek here? 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, 8 of Swords, Page of Pentacles. I feel like you're in a relationship, whether this is love, friendship, family, work, where someone's like not really in touch with their higher self, or they're not evolved, or they're not self-aware or conscious. They're learning how to like get out of their own way, out of their own head. But I feel like there's been some kind of shadow aspect or lies, manipulation, something like that, that this person was doing because they weren't self-aware. And I feel like you don't respect that. Okay, I feel like you are not down for that. You are not here to teach anybody how to get out of their head, how to make sense of themselves. And I feel like whoever we're talking about at some level had some good intentions. I do. 10 of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. I think they wanted to offer you something here, something long term, or there was something here for this person. But something else happened. I'm not sure what happened. They got in their own way. Okay? And I feel like that resulted in some lies, some game playing, something like that, some defensive behavior, some uncertainty of what's happening. Like it just kind of fell apart. Something did here. Okay? Interesting. Okay, so what are you leaving behind? We have Fountain with the Magician, the Chariot, and the Queen of Swords. Oh God, I'm hearing Fountain of Lies. I don't know. Check your other placements if this seems extreme to you. I'm hearing no, it doesn't. I think Capricorn, for many of you, you've been waiting for something, waiting for someone, waiting for an answer, waiting for a result. And it's like somebody's been telling you it's coming, it's going to happen, it's true, it's real, but I don't know, it's just not it's not coming. Knight of Wands, it's not actually happening. The High Priestess, it's like something is shrouded, something's cloaked, something's hidden, something's not being said. And I feel like you've been pouring your energy into this, trying to make something actually manifest in this situation, some truth maybe, a conversation perhaps, and you're releasing this. You're releasing this manifestation. I feel like it could be coming in, but I don't think you want it anymore. You're not willing to take that chance. I do think you need to take a chance in a new direction with the wild card here for how you are aligning more fully with your mission. This is like you going way outside the box. Like this is not all there is here. It is all there is with this person, but in terms of your life, there's more. Interesting. So it's a balance of knowing when something is everything it is, everything is how it seems, and then also knowing that there's possibilities for things unseen, right? It's knowing where to place that faith. And you're placing that faith in your spiritual path rather than in some kind of relationship here where things were unclear. So let's get a little bit further here for the mission, the path. 2 of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Oh, you're choosing to learn something new here. A new skill, a new interest, a new hobby. 4 of Swords, 10 of Wands. This might be something here that is more in alignment with your inner truth and your inner voice, but it might require a lot of effort. What do you want to say about that? Wow. We have the Three of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and Strength. You've been through a lot here, Capricorn. You deserve this new opportunity, okay? It is going to bring you some peace in your life, and it aligns with who you are, whatever this new opportunity is that you've decided to take, this path that's way outside the box of what was going on before. You might feel like it's harder than it is because of the past pain that you went through. Okay, you could be carrying some of that still. And I don't blame you because it looks like kind of a shitstorm here. So I don't blame you at all for still having some of these conflicts inside or with another person, some sense of betrayal, pain, hurt, feeling abandoned, you know, all of that. But what Spirit is saying here is congratulations on your strength and courage for retreating from this situation. And that alone should tell you how strong you really are to move into this next phase that I feel is going to be super abundant for you. And it's going to start moving quickly too. Okay? So that's what I have for you. I feel like pulling one more. Let's pull one more. Yeah, it's like there's something that you've been wanting here. We have the Scavenger, desperation, scarcity, and wanting. It's like there's something that you feel has been missing in your life, and this is like the way to go to get that. This past shit has left you feeling like, I don't know, not good. One spirit guide, one way. Yeah, I feel like, well, what do you want? Can we get some positive messages about the future, if there is any? Of course there is. What do you want to say about leading out, though? This strength and everything. You're on the right path. Thank you. Okay. If the world around you seems turbulent, stop. Yeah, so Spirit just kind of wants to reaffirm over and over that what you went through was terrible. It was horrible. But you had the strength and courage to retreat and pull yourself out of it, to take the right chances, to understand where to put your faith, to listen to your inner voice. You're getting out of something here and you're heading towards your right path, Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, I hope that helped. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time. What? What's up, Patrick? What the heck is going on here? Why can't they make these cards look a little different? Don't be clawing at the door there, Patrick. It's bad behavior, sir. Patrick! P-Dog. No, do not do that. No. All right. Aquarius. Let's see what's going on for you, Aquarius, for this Lionsgate. Patrick is scratching at the door, my cat, Sir Patrick Strayze. So I feel like Aquarius, somebody's kind of like in the background. I don't know, maybe bothering you, trying to get your attention. I feel like it's a little bit frustrating. That could just be for some of you. You might have that coming up at this time. It's like somebody, you know, we have a lot of planets in retrograde. Mercury's going to go retrograde. Yeah, so something could be popping back up here, trying to get your attention. Okay. That's for some of you. Let's see. Spirit guides. Message. We have sacred law, rituals, boundaries, and practice. Yeah, there's something about putting up your boundaries, right? And then I'm seeing nest, spiritual hearth, comfort, and well-being. To protect your well-being, to protect your nest. I also feel like you've done something according to spiritual law. Like you've done something right. You've done something in the right path, taken the right path, done something the right way, and you're protected by some kind of spiritual law here. A treachery at the bottom, betrayal, mistrust, and deception. I don't know, Aquarius, what's going on here, but there's some energies maybe around you or in the past, Death Valley, emptiness, hopeless energies, you know, like, yeah, just bringing challenges towards you that you are putting up your boundaries and protecting yourself from. Some of you are doing some kind of rituals, okay, or journaling or something like that that's helping you at this time. Reaffirm to yourself that you do deserve peace. Okay, let's see. But see, I feel like with Patrick at the door, there's something like you put up your boundaries, but someone's not respecting that, okay? Endurance is the key to success. Stay strong, Aquarius, okay? Of course, people who want to take from you, suck your energy, or want your attention are going to react when you put up that boundary. Of course they are, you know? There's someone around you who doesn't want to hear a no. If this isn't resonating, check out your other placements. Let's see, Aquarius. Respond. See, it's like somebody, oh boy. You are responding to this person or these people, but you're just not responding in the way that they desire, okay? Something about maybe you being silent or not taking action is a powerful response here. Something about Leo. I mean, this is Lionsgate, but I heard Leo. Can we get one more here? What's going on for Lionsgate for Aquarius? Let's get one more and then we'll move into the spread that we have. Spirit. I'm hearing I gotta go. I don't know. Maybe somebody... Honesty. Prioritize. Maybe somebody left suddenly or, I don't know, ghosted or something like that. I'm not sure. Cleanse behind that. Honesty and prioritize. Well, that's what you're doing, okay? You're prioritizing your truth. And you are responding honestly, or at least you're being asked to. Whatever it is that you are doing, it is an honest response to somebody who's been trying to test you in some way, I feel. Or just butting their head in where it doesn't belong. Offering their 2 cents when it's not needed, or... I'm not sure exactly what it is for all of you. Let's see. Lionsgate. What upgrade is coming in? Resistance. Oh my God. This is a strong message here. Okay, you're able to resist this. You are definitely putting up resistance. That's the upgrade that's available to you. Can we get one more with resistance? We have harmony, nocturnus, concealed. You're protecting something that you're creating, or you're protecting your own peace. I feel like you could feel like you want to respond. You could feel very passionate about this. Okay? It could be tempting, but you are keeping those feelings, those fiery Mars energies of taking action or putting someone in their place, or maybe yelling at someone because, you know, I feel like I just want to say, Patrick, shut up, right? Maybe it's that kind of energy. But you're keeping that under wraps. You're concealing that, which doesn't mean repressing it. It just means that instead of reacting, you're learning how to respond here to something. Wreath. I feel like this looks very good on you. Aquarius. Interesting message. Let's get the rest of the cards out here. Spirit is supporting you, okay? If you're wondering if you're doing the right thing with how you're responding, and I mean, this is a general collective message for Aquarius, but you know, whoever I'm connecting to, if you're resonating, if you intuitively feel like this is your message, then Spirit is supporting the way that you're handling this situation here. Endurance. It's not easy. Perhaps for some of you, this has been going on for some time. Let's get these ones. You're bringing in some structure into your life that's needed at this time for you to grow something. Like, I feel like whatever's been going on was a little bit like your energy was being redirected somewhere else. Yeah, I'm hearing siphoned, maybe an energy vampire or some. I'm not saying that about you, Patrick. I'm just using you as a metaphor. Yeah. Maybe you feel bad even. There's a level of guilt, or are you just worried that somebody might be taking something the wrong way? Not for all of you, but just my response. I take everything as part of your reading. This decision, I mean, you made it, but you co-created this decision with the divine. We have Celestial Realm and the Two of Swords together for how this upgrade of resistance is going to be amplified. This is like the universe deciding here that this is not something that you need to be around. Yeah, that's how we started, right? Sacred law. You've done something right. So it's like spiritual law is protecting you. Yeah, okay, there. Confirmed on that. Okay, so try to release any feelings of guilt because it's being guided, this decision to respond in a way that is healthy for you and protects your well-being. Oh boy. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles here with resistance. Yeah, I feel like you're not taking anything you don't want to take, and you're not giving anything you want to give, or that you don't want to give. 1 second. Let me get one more of these. Can you tell me about this situation a little bit further here with this endurance? Like, can I know something a little bit more? True love can never really be lost. Okay, for many of you, this is about love. Speak your truth with passion. I feel like you spoke your truth to someone and maybe somebody said, I gotta go, or they didn't respond, or they didn't, you know, they did something that wasn't nice, okay? Wasn't balanced, I should say. And you're realizing that maybe this is not what you need and what you want. And that what you need and want when it comes to love, or what you love, will always be yours. It can't be lost. So now you're not afraid of putting up a boundary. I feel like maybe you were afraid of losing someone at some point, but you're not anymore. You're really protecting yourself here. Okay, so we talked about that already, the how it's being amplified by the universe. So what area of your life will you experience increased synchronicities? We have phenomenon with the devil. The signs and synchronicities that you're seeing around you are telling you that you are dealing here with somebody who has shadow, a lot of shadow. And they are trying to tempt you here. I mean, look at this picture. Tempt them to do what? Nine of Swords. I don't like this, Aquarius. No. Somebody's trying to get under your skin, okay? Trying to stress you out here. Now, this could be reversed. Maybe it's, if you're cross-watching, maybe it's an Aquarius doing this to you. You take it how it resonates, okay? Yeah, but I don't like that. And so Spirit's trying to let you know when this person is around, or when they're trying to project their energy onto you or your thoughts on you. You know, that, yeah, but you are protected. So when you see a sign or synchronicity, know that as well, that you are protected. Yeah. If some of you are having sudden back pain, it's related to this person's energy. I'm getting that. Temperance, yeah, you're very protected. You're guided. 10 of Wands, yeah, it's like back pain, you know, it's like carrying something heavy here. There's a lot of energy, a lot of weight here. Maybe you're dealing with a Sagittarius. Could be, these are both Sag cards. But with Temperance coming out, you are definitely protected from this person and their intentions. I'm hearing there's no love lost. Okay. What are you leaving behind? We have Lotus and the 9 of Pentacles. This is interesting. This could be somebody who wanted to be by themselves or always do things by themselves. But let's see further. What is Aquarius leaving behind here? What are we talking about with the Lotus? Maybe you're trying to make something grow, even though it wasn't a good situation. Let's see. What is Aquarius leaving behind with this Lionsgate, spirit guides? I'm hearing a name. It kind of sounds like Eckhart Tolle. I don't know, but it's something like EKEC or something. Maybe it's a different language. Erosion and mineral realm. Yeah, it's like something that once looked beautiful, precious, possible. Yeah, it's just, it lost its shine, it lost its charm, it's eroded, you know. You know. Okay, I feel like this threatened your independence in some way, your sense of security, maybe even your finances. It was interfering with your passions, what you like to do. You're very independent. We all know this about Aquarius, but whoever you are personally, you're very independent. You've worked hard for what you have. And there's something about this person, this situation, that was beginning to erode your sense of self-confidence. Maybe they were also becoming reliant on you in some way. That's what you're releasing. Good. Now, how you're aligning more fully with your path and your mission, we have structure and the 7 of Swords. See, I feel like this structure that you're creating, these boundaries that you're creating, responding from a place of looking after your own well-being, is creating a structure that makes it difficult for this kind of energy, 7 of Swords, like deception and cunning behavior from others. It makes it hard for them to get in. It's like if you don't, if you, how do I say? Well, it's knowing what you will accept and what you won't accept. And so when energies come towards you that have red flags or are acting in ways that you don't accept, it's very easy to draw the line, cut them off, say no thank you, but no thank you, and send them on their way. Okay, so you can see this coming. People who are acting out of their shadow intentions, you can see it coming, and you're protected by this structure that you've built for yourself. So can we get a little bit more here? So this Lion's Gate might be a little bit difficult for you, Aquarius, but know that you're guided. And definitely protected here. Can we get a little bit more on the structure? What's the structure for Aquarius? Ace of Wands. Using your third eye, that's for sure. But it's like you're creating a container for your creations as well. There's something that needed to be put in place. Like you needed to just really say no to something so that you could have a calm space. Like with Patrick, going back to him, it's like I closed the door so I could have my container of space so that I could read the cards properly and connect with the energy properly. It's like I don't mind him when he's in here just chilling, but when he's scratching at the door like that and crying and carrying on when there's no real reason for it other than wanting my attention, that's when you know you have to put down that barrier, right? Enforce your boundary so that your third eye isn't disrupted, because it's your third eye that sees this coming a mile away. All right, Aquarius? So I hope that the Magician and allows you to manifest what it is that you really want to manifest. And I feel like you're manifesting love. Yeah, Ace of Cups. I was going to say you're manifesting love, new love. Now, if you're in a relationship, maybe this is something new that you'll love. Okay, that's what I have for you. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time. Oh, Pisces. I'm clearing off the Aquarius's cards, and I'm hearing right away the Boys to Men song, The End of the Road. Come to the end of the road, and I can't let go, something like that. That was like instant as soon as I moved into your energy. Okay, so maybe that's part of your overall message. Let's see here. Pisces. What do we have for Pisces with this Lion's Gate? I feel like you're influencing and affecting a lot of people because you kept coming up, like I kept feeling your energy come up in other people's readings and other signs' readings. So you could be having a large effect on different people right now. Two more for Pisces. Okay, what's going on for Pisces? It's quick. Awakening, epiphany, enlightenment, higher calling. Beautiful. That's appropriate for Lion's Gate. Let's get further. Some of you might be thinking about getting a tattoo here. There's something about, I'm seeing this long hair here. There's something about your hair that's significant to your awakening. I believe that hair is a spiritual antenna. Now, if you're bald, it's all good. It's cool. Yeah, that's okay. There's many different beliefs in the world, right? Of course, there's Buddhist beliefs about hair. Anyways, let's see. Heal yourself to heal the world. Don't fear change. Embrace it and grow. Maybe you've been thinking about cutting your hair. If you have, well, I feel like Spirit is saying your hair is sacred, okay? So just be careful about who you let handle your hair, stuff like that. Let's get one of these cards. For Pisces. Some of you, this is kind of strange, but whatever. We're in Neptune land anyways with you, Pisces. Some of you, if you are going to cut your hair, you might want to keep your hair, bury it, okay? Like, don't just throw it in the garbage with other people's hair, okay? Adventure. You are going on an adventure. Heal yourself to heal the world. Okay, let's get into your cards. I feel like you're a little quiet here in your energy. What's going on here for Pisces? Concealed. Yeah, exactly, Pisces. I mean, thank you for letting me read for you. If you don't want me to, that's okay. I won't tap in and tune in. Interesting. Maybe you're trying to not let someone know how you feel. Celestial realm. Perhaps you're being guided to be a little bit private or protective with your energy. Get one more on that. There's some kind of fear you're releasing here after Lionsgate. You're going to be connecting with people here, like allies that are going to help you spread your creativity or like spread your message, or I don't know, you're going to connect with different people here. We're jumping all the way at the end, but let's talk about what's going on over here with this concealed business. What's happening here? Maybe this is that song that was coming in. Someone can't let you go. You're hiding from that person, or you're concealing your emotions, perhaps. Let's see. Upgrade that's available right now for Pisces. For some of you, I mean, you can be a pretty open energy, an open sign, you know? So perhaps one of the upgrades you're experiencing is like a protective cloaking over your energy that you didn't have previously, because we are looking at the upgrade. Yeah, 9 of Wands. Look, your boundaries, your defenses here. Okay. So I feel like Pisces, I feel like you're energetically cloaked. So what I mean by that is the people who are trying to take from you energetically or doing something to create fear or threaten you, I'm even getting in some way. There's something like there's an energetic barrier, a veil being some protection being placed around you because you're having an awakening right now. Some of you are going on some kind of adventure. You could be traveling or you're planning something and you're not sharing that. And I feel like that's a wise decision here. What is going on, Spirit? Can you tell me a little bit more about what's going on? This could be someone from the past. We have 6 of Cups, or someone who feels like they're a soulmate with you. Okay. Tower and 7 of Swords. Yeah, there's something going on here for sure. 5 of Wands. Eek. Yeah, okay. So there's somebody around you in your energy that death. Yeah, I was going to say that. Like, they don't have good energy. They don't have good spiritual hygiene, maybe. Or it feels like when I saw death, I felt like it feels like their energy is like death. Like, I don't know, that they're just bringing in something that's unpleasant, or I don't know. I feel like you feel the same. You can't maybe really pinpoint what it is, but it's not good. This is somebody here who is deceptive, knowingly. Okay? This is somebody who creates chaos and arguments and competition. Somebody who could use past information against you. I'm sorry, Pisces. I know. You can check out your other placements here, but this has to come through. And maybe you've been feeling a little bit vulnerable to this energy or this person, or they've been slipping in through the cracks somehow, some way. But now you're being hidden, you're being concealed, which is a good thing. It's some kind of protection. And this doesn't mean like don't go out in the world and be you and show up. No, that's not about, it has nothing to do with that. It's more of like on an energy plane. This person can't see what you have to offer. They can't see your enlightenment. They can't see your higher calling because it's not meant for them to access. It's like they come across you now or they pass you by and they're just like, whatever. And they keep moving, and that's for your protection. Boundaries, for sure. So your boundaries are getting an upgrade. I feel like this is definitely spiritual, though. It's like your guides are upgrading your energetic boundaries from this nonsense, whatever this is. Or it could be a past connection for some of you. All right. How is this being amplified? We have the celestial realm. Again, there's spirit guides here that are helping you. I also feel like something to do with the retrograde planets, something to do with, something about the retrograde planets are like activating past life energies or something like that. 3 of Cups and the Hangman. These are like ancestors, the moon, or could be soul mates that you have in the 3D, who you could be seeing mirrored numbers, I'm getting, who have your back. Okay, you have a group of friends or you have guides around you who are helping you well, they're supporting you. How do I say this? It's like when you want to just not respond to someone or put up a boundary or just not react or, be the hangman, people support that. So if you feel like you need to take a break from a group of friends or a break from a work situation or whatever, there's somebody here who understands you, who gets that. Okay? I feel like there's others around you who know exactly what you're dealing with. Like they get it. And this is helping you. This is helping you. This is a little bit of a collective effort here to help conceal something that you have that's very valuable, that somebody wants. I also feel like you've gained a new perspective on the people that are around you, and this perspective has been guided. Yeah. You're not willing to sacrifice anymore your own healing process. And also, you're refusing to be fearful of taking a new adventure in life or having an adventure because somebody else doesn't want you to, or is creating some issue. What area of your life will you experience increased synchronicity? We have fertility for some of you, 6 of Wands, you're going to be successful with that if that's something that you're interested in. Okay, but, fertility could be metaphorical here. It could be something that you're birthing, creating, something that you're growing here. It's a huge success. So anytime you see synchronicities and signs, they're letting you know that yes, this is happening. Yes, this is growing. Yes, you're going to be victorious. Yes, you will be respected here, applauded. Okay, 6 of Wands is not only victory, but it's public recognition too, public victory for whatever it is that you're growing, whatever it is that you're bringing into this world. It is going to be celebrated because what you're bringing into this world, whether it's like writing a book or having a baby, whatever it is, it's going to heal you and also heal others. I'm here. There's a larger picture to all of this. What are you leaving behind? We have resistance. Ooh, we have the Lovers and the Magician. Well, you might have been a little bit emotionally unavailable or not really thinking about love or wanting to manifest love. Okay, that resistance is leaving you. You're walking through this Lionsgate portal and opening your heart here to a new connection or some kind of contract here that you've wanted to manifest, but you've been resisting it. And I get it, Pisces, because I feel like the reason that you've been resisting this is because there's this other person hanging out or in the background or around that you've had to kind of like manage, deal with, turn your attention towards, that you weren't fully present to manifest this love situation or this contract that you want. So it created an energetic resistance to it, but that's no longer an issue. All right, so let's see. How are you aligning more fully with your mission, your path right now? We have mineral realms, scarecrow, evolution, and herbal allies. And then I also see pollinator over here. So let's see. Two of Pentacles. I'm hearing let the right ones in. See, it's like with the scarecrow and the herbal allies, you have allies here who are willing to help you grow things and evolve, and not even helping you, but evolving with you. And then you also have this other side with the Two of Pentacles, right? That it's like protecting you. It's a scarecrow, which is great because a scarecrow, to put a scarecrow up in a field, it frees you up. Like you don't have to stand there and scare off the crows. You just put up the scarecrow and you go about your business and you don't have to worry about it. And I feel like that's what Spirit's telling you here. Like you have a scarecrow protecting your crop, protecting your energetic field. You don't have to physically be there, stand there to do that anymore. Once you go through this Lionsgate portal, it's like you're protected so you can focus on connecting with those who are evolved. All right, Pisces, I think that's the message I got for you. I hope that helped. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time.